live again.
That was fast.
Did it work?
I'm hoping. Sending data, sending data, sending data. Are you...
You can do it, Restream. I have faith in you.
Are you working? Are you working? Are you working?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to mine.
Hit play. Hey! It's
That's
working.
why you're the best, Sam.
I have faith in you. Uh-oh. Get to listen to echoes all day.
I'll mute that. How about that?
That would be good.
There we go.
Cool. We're now live
Sam, that's
everywhere.
why you are our production manager and the woman who saves us when we are in times of trouble. Because we trust you.
I see.
I don't see it.
It's D20. Go youtube.com/D20 Live.
Yep.
So that should be it. And I think it's working now.
Tools of the craft.
Yep, I got it on my thing. We're alive.
Awesome.
Ah.
So those of you diffuse out. For those of you joining us on YouTube in that aborted sentence, this is D20 Live. We are doing once again a test stream after a very long time. And because of that, we are actually, not only did we just fix our YouTube problems.
Fixed YouTube.
Because Sam is an amazing production manager.
Let's just
And the pride of this channel.
stop that.
I can't pay you in money, I pay you in compliments.
Stop that now.
And Tyler, who is also our AV guy who is stepping away from beside my right-hand side. It's my right-hand people, because you're always on my right-hand channel.
Someone slap that man.
Is helping us by building our brand new D20 Live computer, which we have finally spec'd and built, and this is going to be the system we use. How do you like the power sword? Is it easily wieldable? Is it a bit wonky? I try to make it where you can use it in the gauntlet head. I actually haven't been playing with it that much because I've been using the new Stormbringer. I have been playing with, though. It is fun. It's a little wobbly in a couple spots, though, but I don't know if that's me or I'm just gripping it funny. But I'm still doing introductions. Dave is also here.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Come there.
I'm behind the camera.
There, now we can actually see who's talking rather than Tyler's
So,
stuff.
we are building the D20 Live computer, which will be our computer probably for the next long while. If you do not like what we have picked today, this was our budget financially for what we had. So if you want us to get something better, donate. Oh, some kind of fancy boom mic. Yes, it's a boom mic, not a boom camera.
Yeah, it hurts me, guys. It hurts me that we have a camera on a boom. But, you know, it works. And as Mike said...
If it works and it's stupid, it ain't stupid.
It's still stupid.
I'm gonna flick it back over to what Tyler's working on right now, because
Processor.
he's the main focus.
So Tyler, today we picked an i7 processor. If I'm not
We
mistaken.
did. We picked I'll show it for the lovely people. Yeah. That's what we have. The
Mostly because we couldn't financially afford an i9. You don't have to go that far. What are you doing?
9700K.
Yeah.
I'm going that far so they can see look at that amazing text. It actually the resolution is pretty good. So that's our scary little processor. There we go.
Go from macro to micro.
John is verifying that everything is working
Huzzah!
and testing on
I
everything.
really hope so. 'Cause
So-
I can't see it. And I'm on... No, wait, there it is.
So
I see it.
Ian Munn on YouTube has said, I get the impression that the August stream is going to be more League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and less The Avengers based on the characters in the game so far. That said, we know it is going to be more like Mystery Men based on the players.
Also true. That's probably the closest thing. I can't speak thematically to what'll be happening. For those of you who are Terrible Warriors fans, it'll feel a lot more like one of my old Expendables games. Especially with everything that I'm doing in that.
But
oh, look. Stickers.
Tons of stickers. Look at all the stickers.
The mandatory stickers, just to know you're an authentic
gamer. Yo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, so
your purchased thing of stickers.
Both streams. I'm
Tara
just
Depp
watching
just said, how is my favorite couple on YouTube? Do you mean Tyler and Mike?
We're doing well, thank you.
We're hoping for a June.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But you know, it's hard to get the venues at this time of year.
It's so bad. Like we have to go for a Mississauga venue, and at that point, you might as well be in the ghetto.
Oh, Michael.
I always knew you could. Oh, I can't say that.
We were gonna say, yeah, I always knew you could get out of the ghetto.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh God.
I'm a monster. It's because I put a pause in it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Some of you are trying to ask exactly what culture is Mike insulting when he says ghetto that way.
All of them.
At which point you're like, I think he just made it up. And that is how you be racist without being racist. You make up a culture. And that's why we all hate elves.
So
They're not real.
Sergeant Spade,
They're not! I'm sorry, are we bad about being racist against elves? They're not a real thing.
They're not.
So
You're
Sergeant
right.
Spade's asking how the crew is. So.
Oh, we're doing
doing
good,
well.
actually. I had a bit of a storm of a week for those of you who are following us
Oh god.
for this week. And yeah, apart from that, no, I've been doing good since Wednesday.
Yeah. Since Wednesday's been pretty great.
I stopped worrying about how much this was going to cost.
Yay.
Right.
Okay.
What's up?
This chat here like so.
Just
This
this
chat
part is
here,
scary.
That's what I've been told.
So.
So I need a hex bit, which I have.
Okay.
You mean a Torx? No, wait.
No, it should be hex.
Okay.
Keyword. Should. I'm gonna.
Hex or Torx?
Could be either, you know.
Torx is good for security. Hex is good
You
for.
see, what I love about this board is it has parts. As opposed to one board I had that was just a plastic sheet of Limar. What's up?
You really didn't like that board, eh?
I really didn't.
Look at my setup. This is lovely. I can play Stardew Valley. Minecraft.
Just remember, Tyler, no matter how
Got
bad you
headphones.
put this together, you cannot be as bad as the worst computer I ever had put together, which had a price tag on the CPU heatsink.
Oh, that's safe.
I don't know. The one about your ex-computer lighting on fire was pretty bad.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
Dave was
good.
there for that one.
I like
I
that.
had a roommate who lit their computer on fire because they would constantly just leave it alone on their comforter.
Do you want me to hold it still?
She had to run it outside and throw it in the snow.
Oh, that's safe. Good thing we live in Canada, I guess.
You know, it's not that much salt water in the snow.
It's like, when can we
Oh,
get
no, that
desktops
computer
or
was dead.
laptops that run on Energon or Power Stones?
Oh, one day. One day.
What,
Okay.
you mean Energon Cube?
You're actually not supposed to do those when they're loaded. They blow up.
Oh.
Fun fact, in G1, and no one, which pisses me off always about Transformers, if you watch G1, Energon Cubes are the single greatest energy source that fiction has ever made. Because you can put whatever generates energy into them, compress it, and it converts without loss.
Interesting.
Which no one in the history of Transformers, comics, books, or anything goes into that. They're just like, it's a crystal that has energy somehow.
God forbid Bay ever, do anything that's supposed to supposedly
Yeah.
hit a thing.
But like, no, even like the good writers are like, Energon's just something that naturally happens. I'm like, no, just say it. You artificially make Energon by putting like oil or gas or electricity in there.
Or
You compress
wave
it.
power. I saw one episode.
Yeah. Or red diamonds. It didn't say it was all good.
Don't forget the paste.
No, that's later.
Okay.
Hang on. I do have to put this back. They keep changing them on me over the years.
Well, you know.
Really?
How you doing?
Alex,
this-
take a
is this
deep breath.
pasteless?
So I can see your hands
Pasteless?
shaking. All right. Take your time.
Perfect.
Good job.
Okay. I just want to make sure that this seats properly.
Remember, we're not that guy in New York who really hates Max.
We're also
If
not.
everybody
We're also
knows
not
who-
Linus, who just pulls boards out in a way that gives me makes me go,
Mild
"Ah!
Yeah.
Don't pull it out that fast. This doesn't work. Bump. This graphics card worth more than my freaking couch.
At this point.
Are you using an aftermarket cooler? Are we?
Yes.
Okay. Which one are we using?
We are using...
Actually, I'm
GeForce
distracting you. We'll get to it. We'll get to it when
We'll
we
get there.
We'll get to it when we get to
You
it.
mean this one here, the GeForce GTX
Yeah, probably.
No.
1660 Ti?
No, that's the
No,
that's the
it's
graphics.
the
card.
Hyper 212 Black Edition.
Oh, that's a. Oh, that's.
Okay,
a
we're about
graphics
to do the
card. I'm
scariest
sorry.
part, everybody.
All right, everyone, be quiet.
With
Do not make Tyler laugh. Shut up, Mike.
Everybody, chat now.
By the way, if you guys are on YouTube, if you guys on YouTube just want to keep chatting, go ahead, keep chatting, because
Yeah,
We can't.
you
talk.
guys don't have to be quiet.
unless
You didn't apply
I'm,
the thermal paste.
unless
That goes on.
Oh my God, there's
last.
a bunch of people on chat. The thing. I'm-
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
I
Our part's done.
hate that part.
Everyone hates that part.
That's when you break it. Seating the
CPU.
processor.
Oh, did you just literally just seat the thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
he did it right now.
Oh,
We're
never
good.
mind
It's friggin' scary when you seat the processor.
then. Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Yeah, man.
Just don't pull it out that fast, giggity.
Okay,
That's how you make a mess.
now we do the easy stuff.
Which is the rest of the computer.
Which is the rest of the
So are we putting it in the case now?
No, we'll probably try. We'll seat the
You mean the heat
RAM?
sink?
the heat sink.
Okay.
Because then the
Well,
processor is
let's
properly
see.
protected.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, Rusty.
Rusty!
What are they saying over on YouTube?
There's a bunch of giggity.
I
Gotta thrust that. Got the thrust of that joke. Getting it up in that thing.
love how hard he tried to sell us on a frigging white tower. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was like.
do you know what dust
It's
is going to
because
look like?
they're not selling. That's why. He's
Yeah.
trying to sell.
Hey, that's like the refrigerators.
Here.
And to be fair, though, it's not like I have a hate on for Canada Computers, because if I wanted to get anything done in this country, computer related, I'd go there, right?
Oh, this is.
They are one of our
This
best.
is a fun part.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying to
nice.
help by pulling
Oh,
parts out.
that's
Does that make your
oh
life
my
easier?
God! What is that?
That's my
parts.
heat sink.
Wow!
No more shitty little. Wow, that's big. I thought that was mostly packaging. God
User
damn,
manual.
dude.
No, it's mostly fan.
Jesus Christ.
It
I bit my lip, you fuck.
So that's going to be our cooling system.
Wow. So.
How does it support itself? I hope so.
That's what she said.
Lord Almighty.
Fuck me. How high are we sending this thing up? You know what? No, I know the video editing we do. We do 2-hour video editing projects. Yeah.
You know what?
Kyle's like, you're not doing this anymore on this other computer.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we will seat it in the.
In the motherboard?
In the case, yeah, we'll do that now.
Well, if we're seeing in the case, at that point, everything's just going in the case,
Yeah.
right? All right.
Yeah.
So
Let's do this in the right stages.
No
But
worries.
yeah, for reference,
Yeah, tell her you've seen the CPU fan I have in the case now, right?
yeah,
It's a baby.
that
It does the best it can.
yeah.
That was 3,400 back in the day.
Joseph Elgram says, fuck you.
Yeah, but I got it
That was
in
Sam's job.
2012. I want to say.
Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe.
Mhm.
It says, fuck you. I thought that was Sam's job.
I mean, it is. It's not a job. She chooses to do it. It's not like she get. Well, I mean,
I
give
get
her-
something out of it.
You get something out of it.
It's not like she gets anything out of it.
Comes-
Wait a minute, you're not doing it right.
I thought of the worst joke. I'm going to tell you what it is, and you tell me if it's okay. Comes back.
What was that about peanut oil?
What's that?
Should I say that, or is that too much?
Do it.
It's just like it comes in a bag, though.
Oh.
All right, let me get up so I can help get this thing out. Ugh.
I'm just gonna put an ew on that one.
Dave's just like, ew.
Ew.
All right. So are we still using the cardboard?
Yeah, because so we don't scratch the case.
Let's put that out of the way.
If I'm not involved, I don't want to hear it.
Then how do you explain porn?
I'm involved in that.
Are you, though?
Tertiary.
Don't look up Dave on Pornhub.
It's a bad idea.
Apparently there are.
Hey, hang on, you might need to help Tyler get the case out of there because he just made a noise.
I forgot to tell. Here, move your hands.
Perfect. That's why I have big, strong, strapping men like you.
Exactly.
Is there
Son
paper
of a bitch.
towel?
Okay, that's really packing. Hang on.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, come on, you bastard!
Hey, old guys. Is the paper towel around?
Oh,
It's got tempered glass, so be very careful.
why did we get tempered glass?
Because it looks good.
Did you know when Sam, eventually gets pregnant, we're gonna put a window into the womb?
Yeah, we're just gonna no way.
A little body modding I don't really want in my life.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's that noise?
That's my
That.
phone.
Oh, okay.
Just Star
I
Trek
believe
noises,
the-
don't
Hang on,
mind
hang on,
it.
hang on. I have to do one part.
Do you have to bless it by the Holy
No.
Mary?
No, he's got a.
Everyone ready?
But we're not done building it
Savor
yet.
the peelies.
Oh, we take it off after?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Savor the peelies.
You take it off when you're done.
I was
Yeah,
really
because
hoping I get it.
tempered
I was
glass.
really hoping I get a case with clips on it. Ah well,
Yeah, but it's tempered glass.
I know.
This is gonna look pretty fucking awesome when
Yeah.
it's on. Does it have internal lighting?
That's down
No.
the road if
Okay.
Mike wants it, but we do not have
I don't really
the-
care about internal lighting.
LEDs.
What? Why are we obsessed with LEDs?
LEDs.
Because L stands for love. E stands for everyone. D stands for dick.
Love everyone.
I knew every part of that was coming out, and I'm still disappointed. We mostly bought this for the fans, right? The air fans.
Oh,
Not the...
it's like, did we? I guess.
Well, they're gonna get enjoyment out of its production.
man.
Sure, if you want to wrap it that way, I guess we can
Dang, son.
make it feel like
How's
that.
everyone doing?
That's pretty good. As far as I can tell.
Oh, have you seen that computer case that slowly unfolds and rises up and turns?
Oh my god, what? Really?
It's beautiful. I will find the GIF. Where's my mouse?
My only regret with my financial situation is I never had enough money to actually mount a bunch of computer parts on the wall and watch it work.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do that.
I say things like that to make him breathe harder.
Mike,
That's not how you build computers.
Mike, do not
That's
try
not
to
how you keep
strap
it
the
clean.
D20 Live fans into the computers yet. That is what Keanu Reeves visit. That's for when Keanu Reeves visits.
Yeah, right. Although he does live in Toronto. I actually might not have.
Sit down, babe.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, sure. I'm trying to help.
I know you're trying to help, but
I know. I'm ancillary.
We're gonna take all of the tempered glass off for now.
No, that plate's metal. That's not tempered glass.
You're right, it is metal. We're
Good
still
question.
gonna take it off.
That was why it was cheaper, because we only had one section
Right.
of tempered glass. Oh, good. It's got that shit. The impossible to figure out sliders.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Uh-huh. Hate those things.
see, now Tyler will know what to do next time when he has to fix
Yeah,
it.
but I'm the one who has to open it up and get all the freaking compressed the air out of it. So I have to take off, to make this case work, I have to take off how much?
There we go.
There we go.
Alright.
Let's try not to snap things.
More tools.
Oh, is this necessary, or?
To take this back piece off, because we're doing cabling work today,
Yeah.
it is.
Do
In
we-
the future...
Do we have to put it back on, though?
Yes.
Okay.
In the future...
You sounded hurt when I asked that question.
in the future, you will not need to take this off or this off.
Okay.
Because this is a cabling compartment that
Yeah,
runs...
but I like to run compressed air into the cabling compartment so I can get the cables out. Let me get the dust out of there.
Okay. Why do
Look.
they make these slidey things so frustrating? There we go.
Yep.
See,
Sergeant-
that's usually where I cut myself. That's fine.
Sergeant State is asking, does tempered glass break easily?
No, it's
No,
tempered.
it's tempered. It's also colloquially known as safety glass. However, it has a weak spot. Every edge is a weak spot. If you
Yep.
hit it in like the flat part of it, it's fine. But if you hit it on an edge, woo, it's spiders. Basically, tempered glass is laminated. It's like plastic laminar with
It's also
glass.
tempered.
And tempered.
They cool it down slowly so that the atoms, molecules,
Molecules create a crystalline structure.
Yes, the crystalline structure
Highly
aligns a
organized.
specific way.
Yeah, highly organized
You
crystalline
want
structure.
Cool it down fast, it
Do
becomes
you get
brittle.
something to do?
That's plate glass.
Yes, regular dark green edge plate glass.
Oh, Joseph Outram, be nice.
Oh man, there's
So
tons of stuff.
if you want really safe safety glass, you get them to also put another laminate
You make
layer
fun
on
of
it.
our
So that when it
moms.
breaks,
And then
It's
again,
spiders
doesn't
inside
like
go
of it.
anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
Just when I was taking in that big Mike bot. Be nice, Joseph. We're a nice group of people out here.
Okay.
He's been subbed. He's subbed.
Subbed?
Yes, I was already being nice to your mom.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Please don't. My mom's been through a lot this past year.
We like his mom.
She tolerates us.
What'd you say about his mom?
Yeah.
Say about his mom.
We're in a fucking soccer
Okay.
hooligan all over
So
you.
now we're gonna mount the motherboard,
All right.
which will be in this general vicinity.
Yep. I love how you put it, Mike. You're going to be putting a computer together today. I'm like, that's so cute that you think you're going to let me put a computer together. Because I gave you that look.
I'm going to be supervising, as you put it. No, I'm just kidding.
I am supervising.
No, I said I'm going to be supervising.
Am I putting it in? You could put the red in, Mike, is what I'm hearing. You can't screw that up.
You can stick your finger right there
Okay, hold that up.
without context.
What they can see is me fingering the back fan.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, fans. You're getting the real close-up shot of Tyler's back of
Back
the
is how
head.
I said.
It is a luxurious
ladies.
mane, isn't it?
So, ladies, he's single. If you want to see this in a mirrored ceiling, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
Sure, I guess.
I don't know, man.
While you have your hands outside of the case, that's an Asus case.
Totally unnecessary.
Well, why though?
I know, right?
But
Wow.
why, though? It's like a
Put it up in the
transformer.
Discord just so people know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I'll save this.
Which box has the screws? Is it this box?
Why the fuck was I given a coaster?
Because maybe you want a coaster, just like with the stickers.
Buy
For
better
when you're
coasters.
chatting and you got your beer next to your Fortnite.
Oh, there's everything.
Joseph Outram was like, getting my hair kink fixed.
I think I just alienated a lot of people on the internet.
If we somehow have Fortnite fans,
No, when you're chatting with your beer next to your Fortnite.
if we somehow have Fortnite fans on the D20 Live fan base that haven't been put off by all the other things we've made fun of.
Where should I put this? In the stream?
No, just in general.
In general? Okay. Oh,
And
for
yet-
fuck's sake.
Wow, they give tons of random cables. But no screws. Is the screws
Because
in the
you'll need
case box? They might be in
They're
there.
right there.
Aha, there they are. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yes, years of helping my father
It's
put things
like
together. I
that.
can always find a good screw.
And that's the way it is.
That's what she said? Or is that what I said?
Is that what you said?
We're all
Could be what I
confused,
said.
really.
Huh?
It could be what I said.
Have you ever said I'm good at finding a good screw?
Well,
I think you put it in a slightly different sentence context.
yes.
But, okay, so here's one set. I'm going to
All
give
right,
you a
chat.
piece.
If you wanted to see the computer case we were talking about, go to the Discord.
Yep.
And in the general,
my God.
and it'll
That's
be
some
a
twist
red highlighted Asus transforming computer case.
I don't know if I want to stand off this board.
And it is.
That would be a terrible
flipping-
idea. You can't stand this off. Why would
What
they
does
give you
that mean?
stand-offs? They're risers, so you could technically make the board higher, but there's fans and
There's no reason.
there's no reason to stand it up.
Like, how long are the standoffs?
Like quarter inch?
Well, that wouldn't really interfere with the.
It's literally
It's
touching
like,
the header.
like it's 3 millimeters,
Oh,
Dave.
I
it's
see.
like I don't know why they would give you standoffs.
Sorry, I didn't see where the top of the.
Stupid, Dave. It is a little bit. They gave us a lot of screws. Man, this case is getting a little lucky.
man, Mike, I was talking to Jordan the other night. It was after you were in one stream, and I was thinking sometime soon making props for the rest of the D20 Live crew at some point.
Ooh, props.
Whoa.
But I don't know what props to make for the rest of the crew. Probably something from my favorite characters. Probably.
What do you want?
I already got
I
a
want an
bonnet.
evoker so bad. I want an evoker from Persona 3.
If you want to, Shadow Crone, reach out to people and see what
you
they
don't have
want.
to make it. It's okay.
Literally anything Star Trek.
Anything Star Trek? Dave, what would you want as a prop from Shadow
I
Crone?
have no idea.
You got a
from
favorite
her?
thing you have a fan of? Yeah. Like a physical prop, like a foam thing.
No.
Everyone is just saying they can make so many innuendos from your jokes, by the way.
That's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Guys, I made Lord Nauticus.
I mean, I already have a bonnet from my maid.
Yeah. That's-
Cassie made those.
There we go. That makes life easier.
Darling that she is.
Mhm.
And
We need to get her on for more
If
streams.
Jordan's online, he said, "What up, hookers?"
Hey, Jordan.
Yo, Jordan.
you're a hooker. You should know what that's from.
Yeah, but you say that to Jordan, he'll be like, and?
He'll be like, "Yes,
And?
I get paid for my sex."
I get paid for sex. That's a great deal. What's the downside? Knowing Jordan.
Yeah, but we're both mods of the YouTube, so
What?
Jordan just goes, "I wish."
Yeah, see? What are you thinking?
We might have an issue.
What's with what?
oh ew.
No, we might have to take. We actually might have to mount the fan first because.
Who's
Hang
Trigun
on,
fan?
I gotta look at the mounting for the fan.
That's John.
Trigun one?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because see this?
Yeah, I see it. Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
I thought
You might
he
have
was,
to.
Before
okay.
we go too far.
That's okay,
That's
though.
on
Let me double
Twitch.
check.
That's on Twitch.
Okay. Because I've got both chats open.
Yeah.
There's so many little pieces.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I feel sticky.
Okay, go ahead.
Sticky little baby hands.
Jordan's
Oh
like,
my good
"Tease,
lord."
We can save that for D20 after dark. Wink.
Wait, are we having one of those?
No.
Good.
No.
I mean,
I've been on one after dark. Dave, Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Make your sheets like that?
There you go.
I have been on one after dark thing.
Oh yeah, We can't mount this yet. There's a
can't?
whole bracket that
Okay.
has to go on the bottom.
Alright,
So
that's okay.
Terror of Death is asking Sam, what are your thoughts on Persona Q2 so far? I've been really enjoying it overall. I have not played it yet because Mike bought it for me as a gift, and he has not determined when he's going to be giving it to me, so it will more than likely be either our anniversary
It'll be your
or-
anniversary gift.
or Christmas, either one. So
Sorry, guys.
so my thoughts
It's
on
alright, it's
Persona
right there. We're
Q2
gonna have to
will
lift
have
out
to
the
wait
case
for
anyway.
a little bit.
Got it.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I have tiny fingers.
Dave and Sam,
What would you like to see as a suggestion? I will
So,
put on
bitches.
notepad.
I said an evoker from Persona 3. I don't know if you heard me. I feel bad.
You said
Is
it very
that,
too.
is that the handgun?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I love it's just because
That's gonna be hard to ship.
I want. Oh.
Okay. We're gonna slide
I know
this.
he won't.
I'm gonna
it'd
lift
be
this
so hard
out.
To ship,
I'll
though,
slide
and
it out.
I would feel so bad.
And
if
you're
it got
gonna
stuck in the
slide her
corner
out.
and then sent
Yep.
back, and then just
1,
confiscated
2,
and everything.
3.
And
Yeah.
so I'd feel really bad because it'd be a lot of hard work.
Oh, I know what prop. A 3D printer. No, don't send that to me. That would be far too generous. Also, I would have to find the software and get like.
That's Tinkercad. That's the one we have.
That's free.
Cura is actually free.
Tinkercad is free as well. If you use the online module. Okay. Now we get to do the insanity that is this.
We haven't put it in yet. Or...
We couldn't because the way the
fan
CPU
mounts.
fan's going to go on it,
Oh, I see.
we have to mount it a little bit from behind.
I see.
Jesus Christ.
What a kink shaming is my kink.
Kink Sam has never been anyone's kink.
Your kink is silly.
Damn right it is. It involves 3 ducks and a pile of grease.
It's a witch! Sorry.
You damn right.
Mixing.
It was taught to me
Grease
by my
me up,
grandmother
woman.
from the old country.
Grace me up, woman.
Sorry, babe. I had to choose between bumping you and bumping him.
That's fine. What is that?
That is
Vacuum. I know what that is. That's a vacuum.
Okay.
no, that's a hose.
Yeah, sorry, it's a hose. There's a lot of air in the pipes in this house.
Sorry, this is the longest and most awkward fart I've ever had.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I love pictographs and all that stuff, but people need to stop doing pure pictograph stuff for installation.
But IKEA set the bar.
No! It's like Lego! It's like, well, how did that piece get there? You flip it over, I'm like, I'm missing a piece. How am I missing a
See,
piece?
Tyler, here's half the problem. YouTube videos exist now.
All right,
Dom
it's in
is
my
also
nose.
I know.
in the chat, by the way.
Hey, Dom.
Dom.
You want a coaster?
Medic. What kind of
Oh, we
pusher
gotta
is it
sit.
actually
Coaster.
for?
Gonna sit. There we go. Okay,
No, really.
so
What's the brand?
It's the motherboards.
Amazon.
No, Asus.
Choice of champions.
she's dying.
Stop dying.
Oh, baby, no, hang on.
Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Remember, if it hurts after, that means he did it right. Talking about CPR here.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Like Scott, I can probably see a runic axe, maybe. Oh, because Shadowcrown's talking about the.
These eyes
Yeah, because he wants to get stuff for the based on what all of everyone's characters.
The black lung. See, guys, they admit I have the black lung.
You don't have the black
I
lung.
have the black.
We're all doomed then if you have the black lung.
You do not have the black lung,
Well,
Sam.
technically,
You've
no,
never had the black
'cause
lung. You've never been
it's
near anywhere you
non-transferable.
could have gotten the black lung. No one in your family has ever been near anyone that could have had the black lung.
No, but my dad actually has probably been exposed to asbestos, so.
That is not transferable. You're fine.
No, I
And
know.
it's not the black lung. That's
I know.
Just delicious.
It's just asbestos poisoning.
Yeah, 5% in every Oreo.
Oh god.
Never mind.
That's what gives it that nice black
Stop
color.
with those-
Well, that put me off of my Oreo sniffing habits.
Keeps the rats out.
What happened to all the other Oreo cookies that Scott
They're in the back.
Oh.
What is part E?
That's a good
That-
freaking
That thing.
question.
Okay, that's a different bag.
It is kind of nice watching a computer slowly come together.
Apparently, Dom's playing.
Oh,
Friday
it's gonna
the
be
13th
slow,
as
let
he
me tell you
watches
that.
this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's good to know that while we're doing computer stuff, you're hearing shh, shh, shh.
Are you playing for the NES version, which is like?
Is it these square ones?
Or are you playing the version which is like? The online
No.
multiplayer one where
Yeah, that
everybody
is.
gets a chance
'Cause,
to be
dude-
a different Jason.
Yeah.
Why did they show it like that? Oh, because they're showing it like in profile.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Because they're a-holes.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so A.
Listen up, Asus. We're calling you out.
There we go. Okay, I see what they're trying to do.
Not
Not
even
even,
contact
close, not even
Asus.
close to the manufacturer on that one.
Who's the big chip manufacturer in Toronto? I mean, York region.
There's an AMD facility up
Yeah,
in
those
York.
guys.
Yeah. But they just suck in general.
And that's why we have an Intel processor.
Raise your
Because
game.
Tyler was that
all
mad about
others.
this.
Oh, God. AMD is terrible. They make terrible products. They overheat.
Raise their game. All others.
They just overheat. That's the problem. Okay,
Well, for
I
my
need
bit-
all of those.
Well, I'm just going to hand them to you, but
That would be perfect.
okay. What do you want next?
I need
Slides?
another one of the same style.
Okay.
Because we're building the cooling
Alright.
thing. Yes.
Why the fuck is my memory so
Okay, what's
bogged
going
down
on
right
the other
now?
sides, just so I can prep those for you.
Wow, we gotta do these. We need another one, please.
Sure.
Seriously,
What, you mean
is
these right here?
fogging my
Yep.
memory?
That I put aside for you?
Thank you.
Well,
I wasn't paying
Chrome.
attention.
I'm a good assistant, dude.
It's like, but I will
Thank
put
you.
the notepad in one of the crew channels, and they can make suggestions or such to get a list of the games they were in, and I can pick from there.
Oh, it doesn't
Dom
apply
would
to
probably
me.
get a giant tube of frosting or Ass Muffin's skull or something. I don't remember if he was in Spirit of the Century.
Oh, that's
He
fine.
was, but he was a thief. I don't remember him getting anything.
Yeah, both games that I was in, I don't have props.
No, you just have your voice asking for better life choices.
I have better life choices, and
No,
I have
shortcuts goggles.
they're not props, and I can get those at like a ski
click
shop.
all the way in?
Or those guys
I'm
that
asking a
can run
rhetorical
all the
question of the
anime
part, and it
conventions
can't
now.
answer me. But
Yeah.
Well, that's why I can help.
well, the way they
Justin
suggest
Timberlake.
it is that it
Hey, Mike,
goes.
Sam, have you gone to see Godzilla King
This
of
is
the
a
Monsters
115,
2019?
so-
Because I haven't, it was awesome.
Not yet.
Not yet. We will eventually. We
I
had
want
to.
to.
We had to put everything date related on hold because this computer took a little bit more precedence
And money.
and money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Never mind the fact that we went to YetiCon.
Yeah.
Got a
Money,
room
money,
for ourselves at
money.
YetiCon. We're getting a room for ourselves at Bravo.
Yeah.
That is a lot of pokies on the bottom there.
Am I supposed to?
Hang on. I want to make sure we do this once and not twice.
Okay, well, what are you stuck on? Because that's...
That is a lot
What
of
the
pokies.
hell?
Yeah, isn't that confusing?
That's weird. Because that's not... That's not that, dude. That's this. Going like that.
No, it isn't. See, it's the flat top.
That's
That's
E. Oh,
it's
what
E.
the
See,
hell?
that's why I was like, what the hell?
Because he's that, and he's called that there and
yeah,
there.
but you see what they're doing with
'Cause
the
they look
profile?
like
Look what
cheese.
they're doing with the profile. You're just showing you it's a flat top
Oh,
and it's like
that's-
on a funky
oh my
angle.
God,
I was
I
like,
wonder.
that's why I was like, this isn't
No wonder
making
that fucked
sense.
you up. Okay, yeah.
This is dumb.
No, then you've got it right.
I've
for
got it
all
right.
Four of them.
Yeah.
And it's just going to go in like that. Yeah, you got it
And
right.
it's good for bricking consoles, as we'll see next year. My $10 is money well spent.
Oh, I don't have it snapped in correctly. That's why it doesn't make sense.
Don't have what snapped in correctly.
This, because I was looking at this, I'm like, why is there a little cutout there? But it's this. I need to pop it.
Oh. That's an extra step for no reason.
It doesn't show you to do that. and
That
then
is
line
silly.
it up.
You see, here's the problem, though. It's a good thing that this isn't going to be a public stream after the fact, because of the fact that...
People screaming at me? Like,
No, not that.
I can do it
People
right.
will try to copy you,
Why? Why would you want to copy me? That's a terrible idea.
because we actually do things right.
Oh, God.
We make
You're all
mistakes, but we always come
silly.
back and fix it.
There we go.
Sam, I can do helmets as well if
Backtrack.
needed, but I am throwing it up as a suggestion.
Yeah,
and
something
once
has
at
to
a
hold it
time,
while
I
it's
can do the original
sideways in the
crew first and
case.
then
Oh,
send
that's how
more
it-
in
okay.
waves.
Because it mounts to that, and then the motherboard holds it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't.
This is going to be silly and hard to put this down on the...
Well, once you fasten it.
There we go.
Because Shortcut doesn't have any items, that's the thing. The only thing that she has are goggles. But
I'm going to take it we're not
it'd be-
using those.
It'd be easier if I just
Probably
bought those myself, considering the fact
Okay,
that
then it's
canonically,
these.
Okay, so we need the standoffs.
Shortcut's
Cool.
goggles are actually bought from like ski stuff. All of her entire costume was bought
And you're going to use
piecemeal
this to tighten it.
from other places, so that way she can make her own costume.
Unless you want to just do it by hand.
I'm going to just do a
she's
thumb tighten first,
14,
Okay.
and then...
Should I switch over to
14 to
Firefox?
15, 14, 15.
No,
I would. No,
I disagree.
If you
I
want.
don't want to be data mined that badly.
Ah!
I could do something from Dr. Disaster. Dr. Disaster also has a mustache that she just puts on.
It's like 3
And a
feet
ray gun.
long.
And a ray gun, that is true. She does have a ray gun, but I
3
haven't drawn the
feet
ray
wide.
gun yet.
You're going to
Harry Potter go for life. Jordan, you Henry son of a bitch.
John says the computer is Sam and Mike's new child as Tyler and Dave do health checkups.
You see,
Well,
my
I'm
old
running the
computer came from my
MRI.
last relationship, and that's why it's always giving us problems. This one's from this relationship, and it had help. Like counseling.
Does that make me a counselor?
For a computer, yeah.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
You're okay with
You're
that.
fixing the brain. It's all right.
Yeah.
Tyler's the neurosurgeon. I'm the MRI spec.
I'm scared for both of us.
Yeah. I'm about to start playing Minecraft on an MRI machine.
You would.
I am.
You can run it.
Oops.
What are we using
It's
for the
sticking to
build? That's what Faceplant Jan is asking.
Currently, we have a
lot of things.
A Maximus.
You should just read the parts list.
Where's the parts list?
You
Pocket?
chose
Have it
that
in your
because
pocket.
it said
It is in my
Maximus,
pocket.
didn't you?
Currently,
With
we
the
are
exception of the case.
Currently, in our parts list, we are putting a Intel Ice Core i7 9700K 3.6.
Want to take that again?
Shut up. 8-core processor.
No in Latin.
I plexolexa marti ni la senazzo di la pezza fangulo.
That's
Anyway,
not Latin.
it's close enough. We made it.
That's
Italian is not Latin.
It kind of is. Okay. For the motherboard, we're using an Asus ROG Maximus 11 Hero Wi-Fi ATX LGA 1151 motherboard. Currently, we are currently mounting a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Black Edition 42 CFM CPU cooler.
It has an upsetting amount of pieces.
I don't like how you said black.
So, Dom, because, he was asking what I was saying about Ass Muffin. So, Dom, basically, Shadow Crone on Twitch, they're saying
Why am I putting
that
the
they're
gel
gonna
on when
try
it's
and
not
build
ready to be
other
mounted?
props for us, the crew.
Well,
This should be here.
So
Yeah,
he
well,
was
you don't have to
debating
do
on
it
whether or
until
not
I'm
to give
not going
you
to, 'cause
a
then it's
skull
just gel
for
sitting there.
Ass
Let's just
Muffin
leave it at
or a thing
Okay,
from
so we're not going to take the sticker
one of your
off.
like,
We're
a
going to
tube
do
of icing
this stuff
from
first.
Undertale.
Yeah.
And he couldn't remember if you were in spirit.
That's a bad idea.
Oh god, that's fucking huge.
Italian,
That is
Thank you.
a
Latin,
meaty
close enough.
fucking thing there. Oh, does it have like a built-in paste sticker?
No, that's peel off the label before you use it. I don't know why they've covered that.
Maybe it's to keep the
Because
thing
they can,
clean.
I guess. I don't know.
Paste?
Yeah, but it's in
You
a
right
in a
there?
plastic sealed box.
Shadow Crones. I could make one of those survey
you
things
slide
for
that
the crew
sideways?
to make
That would
suggestions
be
as
great.
well.
No problem. Am I a good assistant, Tyler?
Mojang?
That was not
Mojang
about
me?
you saying that. That was the
I
thing.
know.
Okay.
Am I a
Okay.
good assistant, Tyler?
Remind me.
Yeah.
Front.
Front.
Okay. Yes.
Mojang me.
I just need to make sure I don't break anything.
Get a rope and hang me.
Okay.
I'm thumbing the front just so I don't. This is what my dad had to deal with for 10 years.
Faceplant Jan is like, don't forget the thermal paste.
I know. I've got. It's right here. Here's the thermal paste in the. That.
Why is it the one thing everyone lambasts everyone for?
Because people forget it.
How do you forget it?
I've had a computer from work that didn't have it.
Yeah, and then you're like, why is it getting so hot? Oh, I have to take it all apart. Okay, so.
No,
Okay, it's just a grill.
There's the
Cool.
There's the space bar.
So I need to mount. I need to do. This order of operations doesn't make any sense.
It's fine. It doesn't have to. You just have to make it work. Because we trust you.
For the Intel.
On the end of the year
115.
survey, you
Okay.
guys use SurveyMonkey, right? Can it be used to fill in the can use to fill in the blank?
We stopped using SurveyMonkey because it had a limited number of forms. We switched it to Google Forms, and yes, it can.
The
Yes.
order for operations don't always do, Tyler, says Squall.
Okay, so don't need those ones. Those are not needed. Cool. Okay.
Dom really loves the tube of icing.
Take the fan off. Mount the mounts.
This is really crude.
Mount
on
the
I just
everything.
mountain.
want a jar of icing.
That's pissing me off.
What?
The things are not.
Do
Nubs?
you want a
The
tube
nubs
of
aren't on
icing
point.
from
Can I
real
take them off
icing,
and put
or
them
did you
back
want a
on
tube
the
of
bottom?
my icing from the
'Cause they're off center.
cupcakes?
Yours.
Which is
They're
just
just covering
butter.
it.
Butter
It came with
really
extra nubs.
good.
is butter and
Sure.
like.
Well, I don't know if those
raisin
nubs are for
Yeah,
anything,
it's
though.
pretty
No.
damn good.
It's great.
Hang on. Let's just.
Yeah.
Okay. Titan cross action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, so I have to mount 2 of those.
Yeah.
Why did they give me a bunch extra?
In case you broke one.
How do you break that though?
Have you seen Linus?
Yeah, well, you know.
Why am I throwing shade at Linus Tech Tips?
I don't know.
Like, of all the people.
Who is that?
He does a lot of, he's kind of the big computer part recommendation guy on YouTube right now. I keep watching his stuff, and every so often I scream at how fast he does stuff.
I'm not him.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
Everyone's okay because the thing is, Dave said that he just wants a jar of icing, and I asked him if it was my icing or like store-bought icing, and he's like, "Your icing," and I'm like, "It's just butter, you know that, right?"
It's so good.
It does taste really
It's
good.
just butter, but it's so... I can't believe it's not butter. Wait a minute.
I can.
It's
I
butter,
I watched her make it.
butter
I
and
like-
icing.
Linus drops shit all the time, Mike. So it's okay to make fun of that, then, that he does drop
Linus also doesn't have shaky hands like Tyler does.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler's doing his best.
It's okay, Thank you. Whoever said that.
Remember order of operations, please excuse
Ah.
my dear Aunt Sally. Focus on the intel and the type of socket. Is this regular? Do you
Oh, I know it is that, but it's just infuriating the way they do these things. It's not limited to this specific one. It's all coolers are really bad.
Would anyone there be interested in testing a mod pack for MC? I have one. I don't know what that is. Oh, Minecraft.
Ha, Dave.
Hi.
I'm not. I
I'm
don't.
currently playing Minecraft.
Linus also has a team of people to work on stuff. What are you doing? I'm not Markiplier. Put me on a freaking pink mustache.
But it's curly.
Nose.
Okay.
How do I pick up arrows?
Take a breath.
Yep.
You good?
Make my hand stop shaking.
Good.
I'm just kidding. They're just shaking.
There's a Dungan under here.
I'm not forgetting the pace, guys. I'm just making sure
It lines up.
lines up
Oh my god, that is gnarly.
I'm just
so that we don't have problems after.
Jordan's talking up my icing now. He's
It's
just
pretty awesome.
Thing is, you gave me a cookie,
I did.
and that was a hell of a thing to
Fucking
eat.
yeah.
I'm so mad I couldn't finish that.
I'm sorry that it was so
No.
intense.
It was.
It tasted great though.
It did.
Don't get this stuff on you. It's bad.
Okay. I think I have a spare tube somewhere. I don't know if it's gone bad though.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
I was gonna do Chariots of Fire for you.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this stuff's gross.
Do you want me to take care of that for you? There you go.
Hand off.
Got it.
Counter Saturn says, I don't know, Mike. If I squint to near blindness, I might be able to confuse you for Markiplier.
Got a point.
Squall's like, fingerless gloves while working on PC
took the
parts.
sticker off,
Interesting
right?
approach.
Okay.
So to answer that question, I have a tendency to slice myself on many things when I'm building computers. So I protect my hands.
I'll set it up for travel after the stream. Kind of need to focus on the stream. Anyone remember when the Twitch app was the cruise app? I do not.
Curse app.
Curse app.
So, Dave, what are you building in Minecraft?
Currently, continued survival.
Oh, really?
I'm playing early game right now.
Oh, fair enough. You okay?
I just have to change positions. Here
Go
we go.
ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so they want us to screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not the electric
11,
company.
12. What?
Is it? Oh wait, that's not the electric. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Where did you go with that?
I don't know. I went to the electric company. I don't
Why
know
did you go to
why.
the electric company?
Because he's a brick. House.
God damn, that sink on that thing is huge. This is like this, and this is basic, right? This is basically what someone should have on their computer in size. Especially something like this, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because the computers I have at work are literally the size of that heat sink. Maybe a little bit bigger. But those are
These are
Pentium.
hard to turn.
Let me give it a shot.
Just close quarters. That's all.
Oh, I think suggestions of the server. When I figure out an easy... Oh, yes, mate. Well, because keep in mind, it's been, what, 5 years since I've gotten a computer built. Right? And even then, I wasn't there for that. Because the guys at the Canadian Computers did it for me after I screwed up trying to build it.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay, that's just not gonna work. We're going to ratchet it.
That shit.
They may have a tiny fan for the heat CPU. I imagine they do. The problem is the computers that I have at work are woefully under-maintained.
That's all?
Well, because I've seen the IT department from my city, and, you know what? I don't know if any of them are watching the stream. I don't want to insult them. I will say I have fixed things for them on occasion.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's like most employers, Mike. Yeah, I know. I think Tom might be his silver gun, although I don't remember what else. Well, there's a poster coming up with everybody from the thing.
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on the poster.
And I'm working on the module. Con Bravo is almost done, actually, which is weird to say. Because I've never been this ahead of the game for Bravo, have I?
No, you really haven't.
Yeah. And so after that I get to work on August. But it should be done, the module should be done this week. At least the first draft of it before we do a test run. I've used the tiny little standalone PCs and the bigger office PCs. Yeah. Oh, that's gnarly. Can I touch it?
Yep.
Just see? Why is it crooked?
I haven't tightened it completely.
No, the plate.
What plate?
Here. Because
It's a bevel.
It's a bevel.
It's a bevel.
okay.
Oh, you scared me. It's not nice to scare Tyler.
I'm asking an honest question.
That's not nice.
So
To be fair-
anyone else excited that Toys R Us might be coming back? We never
lost it.
Never lost it.
We never lost up here in Canada.
Canada still, hey, is it?
Yeah. Happy for you for you Americans to get it back. Tell them I'm just going to fix these fucking things because they're pissing me off.
Go for it.
It took me 3 seconds to fix. Yeah, Canada never lost Toys R Us. It's been quiet, and the one near where I live doesn't always look as clean as it should.
It's very sketchy.
But it's, the problem is brick and mortar stores. I feel like the standard for them has kind of gone downhill over the years. Like, someone needs to make, like, a very de facto, this is an amazing brick and mortar store to really pick that industry back up. Of, like, this is, what the hell?
Counter Saturn.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Donated $20. Here's some
Woo!
extra funds on me.
Thank
you very much.
Saturn. You've helped pay off a bit of this computer. That is 1/100th of the computers. No, not even that. Less than that.
Don't make me do math when I'm trying to do these things.
Yes, sir. But thank you very much. Every dollar is appreciated.
So,
That will mostly go to D20 Live Prep. Mike's house
of Tabletop Emporium.
Well, because here's the thing. One,
Shit. Fuck. Creeper.
Dave.
What?
Please don't scream out when Tyler is trying to put parts in.
What? Sorry.
Because the problem is, the best stores I've seen...
And I
Um,
used all the parts correctly. Woo!
yes, you did. Do not have the best web-based storefronts. Because what you want to do is basically say, listen, we're going to have shipping under a certain dollar amount. If you want it for nothing, no shipping, you come down here and you get certain deals when you come in store to justify the case. So you put in a YouTube link, but I have no idea where that goes.
So, Sergeant Spate was asking how much the computer was.
2,700?
Something like that.
Yeah, 2,700 was my budget.
How is everybody liking the character designs that I drew up?
Okay.
I want to know.
I like them.
All right, so we got these clips. You only need 2 of these clips, right?
Yes. Because the
This is
other
the front, because I remembered for you.
Thank you.
At least Tyler's using a grounding strip cable.
Damn right.
Yay! I'm glad everyone
Oh,
thinks
shit,
they're looking
zombies.
great.
Sorry.
At least Tyler's. I'm not a total moron. I actually used to do this as a job.
How much is that grounding stripping cable, just so I know?
Oh, they're like $5.
Okay.
They're nice and cheap.
There,
Who's
okay,
on- who's on
Shadow
that side?
Throne
On
is
that
like
side.
you might have to check if the cooler clears the RAM, though you might only need to use slot B and D.
No,
for
we're
the
using
RAM.
all 4. I know. I'm gonna see how to mount it here. I
Isn't
am
it on
aware
this
that
side?
it's a little bit big.
Did you want to mount the RAM in before then?
Yeah, I should probably mount the RAM just to see, because it can mount on either side, the fan.
Well, why are you having the fan go that way? Why don't you have it go this way and go out to the back fan?
Because I wasn't thinking. Thank you.
Did I correct you?
Well, here's the thing. So the fan is going to blow.
Oh, wait, is that blowing air in or out?
See, we have to figure out which way it's blowing. So this is the front.
Yeah.
So it's a digital motor. We might just have to remount the fan. That's nothing. It's just a clip.
So did you want to put the RAM in, or do we want to mount this in the case?
You know what? We can put the RAM in.
Can I put the RAM in? I want to do something.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Touch it.
I want you to know that I was
Smell
tempted to
the
go.
Touch the ram. Smell the ram.
They're waiting. They're waiting for Jordans.
Don't touch the pins.
But for the most part, everyone's liking them, which is great. I'm glad everyone likes them.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do we have to make RAM that looks like it's from the back end of a Rob Liefeld comic?
I was gonna
Because
say.
Ride Liefeld's not an artist. So.
I was gonna say that it kind of looks like whatchamacallit?
Like this or
Doubles.
like this?
It'll only go in one way. Thank goodness.
All right.
For
Well,
technology.
here, let me put it down here. Let me get over there so I don't screw it up.
Hey, more stickers.
I don't need stickers.
More stickers.
I don't want stickers.
I want them.
You can't have them. They're mine.
Okay. Well, now the table is
Okay,
turned.
So you can see one is shorter than the other. One long leg is shorter than the other leg.
okay.
So shorter leg goes that way.
All right.
But mounted really close.
Oh, really close?
Start there, yeah.
All right.
Did it light up, or is that just a thing? Okay, no, it's just a thing.
Is that it?
Hang on. I don't think you're in.
How did
I think you're on an angle.
I am on an angle.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, I'm going to do this, okay?
Back seat first.
Oh, back seat first?
Yeah.
So like this?
Backseat
Jesus
driver.
I hate people who say, putting a computer together, I clipped the fucking fan with my glasses.
Nice.
Putting a computer together is like Lego.
It is not like Lego.
It's like any idiot can do it. Look, I can do an open heart surgery if I knew what I was doing.
Nope.
No.
Ooh, cool. Hello. My
No, that
dear.
didn't seat properly.
You want me to look at the Cooler Master blueprint so I can figure out which way the fan's going?
Sure.
Okay, where are they?
That's a great question.
Oh, they're on that side.
These are
And a
pain in the ass.
Okay, so it's going to be on this side. Wake up.
Why did they design it like this? Okay, this is dumb.
What?
To confound you.
Are you using 1 4-strip kit or 2 2-strip kit for RAM?
2 2-strip kits. Why did they design it that way? The motherboard is silly.
'Cause
It doesn't have a
they
pop
suck.
clip on this side. So I have to seat that on an angle.
Even if I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't attempt open heart surgery. Way too much can go wrong. I would do it. Sorry, Tyler.
Sam, the mad woman.
I would do it. I would totally do open heart surgery.
This stuff is nonsense.
To be fair,
Did you want to swap the RAM or something?
No. It's just...
Did I have it the wrong way?
No, it's just the way this is mounted. It's only a clip on one side. So the way they have these mounting is funky. You kind of got to seat the back end first. There we go. And then seat the front end. Oh, I don't like that sound.
Shadow Crone, if you want to get everybody's opinion, just tag us all on Discord, at which point we'll all
see
get
it.
there at one point.
Chicken.
There we go. Fuck, that's stupid. That is a dumb design on this motherboard.
Okay.
Normally you have a pop clip here and a pop clip here, but this side doesn't have it. So you have to kind of slot it in and then down.
Okay.
And they don't like being flexed that way.
Okay.
Do you want to seat one?
No!
Okay.
I'll put
Actually,
this. No, I won't put the GPU in. I'm
Oh,
watching at this point and I'm
right.
helping you. By the way, this is the top.
Okay.
So I was checking the plans.
The
From the look of
airflow?
it, it's going that way.
Okay, I want it to go that way.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no, because the fan go is going to be here, going out like that. So this is going to be facing in that direction.
And it's blowing air which way?
That I don't know. I just know which way.
Look on all the things. It'll show you the airflow. There is a diagram somewhere on there that'll show airflow.
Do you want me to look, Dave?
I got it.
I think it's on the back.
Oh, no.
I think it's on the
I
back.
got to do something. Oh, it's going to go that way.
With this facing this way?
Yeah, this is going to face... What the fuck? Why is it... That's irritating. That plane is irritating. Wait a minute. Why is it showing two? We only have one.
What is that?
Second one is optional. You can buy an extra one. We don't need an extra one for
Okay,
what
cool.
we're doing.
This is going to go out. It's going to blow air in from this way, across the top, from the
Okay,
ramp.
I want airflow going this way.
it will go that way.
With this facing outward.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Unless these plans are completely asininely backwards.
Well, then we just change it.
Yeah.
That's easy. I'm not overly concerned about that. That we can change.
Because, yeah, you see? That's the
If
front.
I do at here on the crew channel, it will only send notifications.
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah,
that
because
channel,
because
right?
they're saying then mount the other fan
Yes.
facing the same way so everything goes that way.
Yeah.
It will,
Beautiful.
That works.
It will do that. Wait, because Shadow Pro's on the crew channel, right? So yeah, just no, because at here
Another sticker.
Fuck's sakes. This isn't
At here
Pokemon
will
Day.
only go.
They could be.
To that room.
Oh, God.
At here will only go to that room, but it will only go to the people who are actually online.
Yeah, you have to
So-
use at everyone if
So
you
you
want.
have to use at everyone, or at least at test crew. I think we could do at.
Is that a chicken?
Because not everyone has the test crew profile, that's the thing.
Oh yeah.
If you have to do either at here or at everyone.
No, at here will only do people that are online.
Let me finish the sentence. But, as Sam said, at here we'll only get the people online. I love you.
I love you too.
I hear you.
Do you?
Yes,
Oh,
frequently.
nightmare.
That's how this relationship got started.
Thank God.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, that is so
definitely.
sexy.
I could. Oh, I can't say that either.
Christ, that looks like that was a headache and a half to get those mounted in.
I'm gonna fathom that this will fit.
Does it just? I'll take that as a yes.
Just barely.
Yeah,
Like we're talking a millimeter of clearance.
that's all you need.
That is beautiful. It's almost like I designed it properly when I was doing the part picking.
I thought you did.
Good lord.
The fucking face he gave me. He's like,
How did these clip in? I took the clip off like this. Okay, so it's there,
Want me to hold it?
there, there. Oh, what the fucking...
Do you want me to hold it in place?
What's this bullshit?
What about the other side and pointing it in the same direction? Ask Squall.
See, I would prefer not to be sucking air through the fan or through the radiator. I would much rather be pushing air through the
And
radiator.
because you have that clearance, you just don't want to screw with it.
Yep.
All right.
Iron ore.
Well, I mean, the clearance is just nice to have, but the big thing is that with cooling, you always want to be actively cooling, not passively cooling. And pulling air through a radiator is passively cooling. You don't get the same air movement that you do when you're pushing air, because the air has an ability to come in from the sides as well as through here. And I don't want that. The main tubes run up and down through the center of here. So I want air to just be coming through here. So I'm going to push air through there, right? Because I don't care if I'm losing air out the sides after the fact for cooling. I do care if I'm pulling air this way and I'm losing it coming across this larger plane of the radiator.
Massive heat sink.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. it's
Welcome
great.
to the current standards.
Oh, don't mind us. We're just actively cooling. None of that passive bullshit.
Makes sense since I had a problem with my liquid cooler. Yeah, sorry, Squall. We didn't go with a liquid cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to do passive, especially when you're pushing. Oh god, these are. I hate these clips.
I know that you hate these clips.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Am I doing it right? I am doing it right.
You
It's
are
just
doing it right.
upsetting. Okay. Oh, it flexes more than I was flexing it. That's why.
Yeah, I'll put that.
That's why.
Here's the other one. You got a second.
Are you flexing on it?
Oh, I'm flexing now.
There you go. There's the other one.
But I don't lift. Well, I lift a little bit. Not enough to make a difference.
It's maintenance lifting.
Maintenance lifting.
I wish my case was just big enough for my 3.5-inch drives to fit with my power supply.
Micro ATX form factor. Yay!
We're not comparing size. Yeah.
Kinda are right now.
Oh, hush.
Oh, hush. I don't like that clip. I'm gonna get a new one.
There we go.
That clip. Why do none of you catch? There we go. Sorry, I talked to
How is
myself a lot.
Snuffles adjusting? He's currently sitting on top of a Serac the Demi-Lich. He is doing the best he can. He's keeping a Serac in check.
Is that his job?
That's done so much, just considering the fact that he just blew up Sigil.
Well, I mean, he's only a goblin. You can't ask much of him.
Oh, there we go. These are scary.
Yes, but you never have to touch them again.
You say that. Don't ask the computer gods to do such things, my friend.
Tired?
Yes.
I'll make Canada Computers fix it from here on out.
Nah, it's okay. I'll fix it.
Counter Saturn is like, oh yeah, I have been donating on Patreon. I keep forgetting about that.
Okay, what's next?
What's next is you mount it into the case.
Yeah, we'll mount it into the case. Okay.
But first you should,
Let's
you
clear
should probably
things.
plug the power in first.
Yeah, well, no, because we're going to do cable management.
After?
Yeah, because
Alright.
there's the
So
header
let's
there.
clear away
We'll do-
some stuff.
We'll do cable management after.
Let's clear away some stuff, okay?
Okay, so things we don't need. Extra fan clips. These nubbins.
Here, we got bags.
Those things.
What the hell these are, I don't know.
So those are if you were mounting onto a different, an AMD just an AMD processor.
Like, throughout this entire process, you're the only person I've seen who's shit on AMD as
Because they overheat. The amount of cooling you need for AMD
These are
processors
risers, right?
are horrendous. I don't... How do you hold... Thumb screws. No, we don't need them. They're not used. I made sure that I used the right parts. Those are for the AMD ones.
Okay.
But yeah, AMD has a problem with overheating. So let me tell you a story while Mike cleans some of this stuff up. Long, long ago, back in the early 90s...
Long ago, days of
So this is all the AMD hookup stuff, right? Which we're never going to use.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
But we're
basically...
keeping anyway, because you always keep parts.
Oh yeah, because you never know when you're going to need a random piece. Hey, that works for there. So the big thing between AMD and Intel is the way their transistors, the switches inside the processor, are designed. In an AMD, do we have a pencil? I can draw on the cardboard.
Not offhand, I don't think.
That's okay.
I'll put this in the thermal
Anyways,
paste into the same one.
You have an anode and a cathode on a transistor, on the little switch that does all the switching inside a computer that makes a computer work. And basically, between these 2 points, you have a bridge that goes between. Now, between the anode and cathode, in an AMD processor, that bridge is like a wedge. It's like a triangle where you have a big area on one side and a little tiny area on the other side. When you have electrons flowing between those 2 points, you get a result of heat being generated because there's a lot of power flowing from the big side to the small side. And that small side heats up because if you think of it like water, and it's higher pressure. So that gets hot. It has to be given off in some mechanical way, which is heat. AMD has that triangle. Now, Intel found these 2 doctors in Israel.
Squall's having an argument with you.
Is he?
Not all AMDs are designed that way these days. Maybe the previous gen ones.
But they still don't have... Anyways, I'm still going to tell my story.
Not all AMD.
Intel has mastered it
Yeah,
where
hashtag
it's
not
now an equivalent width on the bridge, all the way across. So there's no high power losses between the anode and the cathode. It may be true that they've improved AMD. However, the technology that is used to keep that even bridge is proprietary to Intel, and Intel owns all the patents. So AMD is never going to be able to do that unless they find somebody else that knows how to do it. And let me tell you, Intel owns all the people that know how to do it. Because that's how capitalism works. So
There you go.
that's Intel. And why Intel is better? Oh, you're on the motherboard.
Sorry.
We're
Lift
good.
up.
Oh, there's a clip there.
That's fine. Where?
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you need my
I
hand
need you
on
to
it?
clip me in.
All right, where am I clipping you in? Where am I doing it?
Just
Here.
anything, just metal.
There you go.
Perfect.
Touch me to the thing.
You're good.
And then if you would be so kind as to...
Got it?
No. I need you to move that clip. Put your hand on this side. My
Here?
side here.
Yeah. Where?
Top. And then right where I'm looking. I'm sorry. There's a cable right here.
Hang on, let me get it.
Yeah. That would be good.
Sorry, babe.
See that cable right there?
Got it.
Perfect.
Oh, you jammed it real good, dude.
Sorry, honey. I'll come and kiss you properly. I'll be back, got him. And yet, AMD's overtaking Intel's market share aside from certain industries. I'll be back.
God damn it! Whoever the person who made that backspace is
Perfect.
also the
We're good. You can just let go.
is also the go back to previous page button for the individual.
Sorry, I stepped on your toe now. I apologize.
Let me kiss her to say sorry. Where did we want to go for dinner anyway?
That's a good question.
To the Edie boys.
Okay.
It's not a place.
Oh.
So you want to mount the...
We'll mount the motherboard now.
Yeah.
and then we're going to do some sorting to make sure that we haven't inadvertently done something we shouldn't have.
Yep.
Now are you using?
I made a case by using Meltdown Spectrum new threat popping out soon. I'll then tell on a company memo praising AMD's process with the Ryzen CPU.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Now,
I'm simply talking about the architecture, not the marketing side that is Intel and AMD and all that stuff.
Yeah, because we've never seen anything on D20 Live that wasn't popular despite being really good. Or something that was far too popular because it wasn't. But either way.
Again, my background's in electronics. I did semiconductor design at one point in my life. So I'm talking about purely the electronic sides of it, not...
Apparently they're saying that the Ryzen's a different architecture.
Well, then they maybe have changed it, but I'm...
Either way, it's not like we went bad by going with Intel.
Nope.
Just find a fucking shop.
He has avionics. Okay.
Cool.
Being an AMD user myself, not much complaints on my end. Plus, with the Ryzen, they've been outperforming bang for buck.
That's fine. I wanted an Intel too, so. Tell you what, guys, if you want D20 Live to have a Ryzen-based CPU,
We'll definitely build another one.
we'll build another
Give us
one.
the money.
Just donate in. This one was free.
Not free, but
Well, this one wasn't.
this is what we were.
This one wasn't billed to the fans.
We budgeted this one correctly.
Can I get my tiny hands in there?
I found a
I won't
pirate
get
ship.
my tiny hands in there.
No. Well, this is why I brought one with an extender on it. But keeping the screw on it. Do you have a flashlight by any chance?
I have a cell phone.
That works. Oh, actually, I got it.
And we, of course, do not mean to belittle your opinion in any way, shape,
No.
or form.
The opinion is not that of D20 Live. It is Tyler's opinion and Tyler's opinion alone,
Yep.
etc., etc., etc. Just like Deep Space Nine is a terrible series.
Bite me. It is not a terrible series. It's just not a Star Trek show.
Mythic is asking how much was the total cost.
2,700.
And
Oh my God.
Sergeant
How am I
Spate
supposed to
was, by the way, the marathon stream is in August, right? Gotta clear my schedule for that day so I can join live.
I don't know how to get my hand into this one.
It will be in August. It shall be on August 4th. It will start around 1, 2 o'clock. We haven't really locked down
We
the
haven't
time.
we haven't locked down time yet. Don't ask us
Oh.
for time, but it will be on the 4th.
We forgot to announce at the start of the stream that next week we are crafting at 7
Oh yes.
in the evening.
Next week we'll be crafting at 7. We'll put up a thing on the Discord and on our Twitter
Good to
because raisins.
Yes? Okay.
I'm good. It's just leaning forward like
Yeah,
this.
'cause,
I'd rather
we'll be
end up
recording
here.
in the day the last few episodes of L5R.
Oh, thank God. Got it in.
I found a pirate ship.
I love that cooler. It's such a cool, nice cooler.
It's almost as big as the rest of the case.
I know, isn't it beautiful? That's why you don't do micro ATX form factor.
Oh, I found the water in. And I'm stuck.
Looks
Wow,
at
they're getting really defensive about the AMD processor.
Yeah, okay, guys, got it.
It's like counter
It's
center
whatever.
goes, looks at bank account. Yeah, I could drop that cash. Punches self to punish bad money management.
People have their preferences. They're allowed
Yep.
to have their preferences.
I prefer Intel. It's just more old. But yeah, if you guys want D20 Live to have an AMD processor, Ryzen processor, computer, please donate. This was what we could budget with what we had. Because the AMD processors were they more or were they less? I can't remember.
It depends what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, now we make sure I didn't miss any. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Note to self: don't get into tech. Sounds
not-
annoying, says Sergeant Spade.
I'm not bashing each side. I'm debating with AMD stuff. Oh, fair enough. It's hard to tell tone over text.
God, is it ever?
Because sometimes it's because we get the truncated lists, right? Especially when we had that Evangelion debate, and it was just truncated points. And it's like, are you mad? You know. So
Oh, why am my eyes so crappy?
Did you want the thing?
flashlight.
I'll be okay here.
Sure. I can.
Okay. I'm just making sure the connections are clean. Yeah, that's okay.
Either way, Tyler, you are doing a hell of a job.
Oh, God. Praise. That's scary. Sorry.
Everyone's really quiet.
Sorry, I'm just trying not to be awkward because
There we go.
the only thing that because if I
I know, yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
It's just Tyler's
My butt. I know.
I'm just like I don't want to be awkward.
No, it's Tyler's dad ass.
It's okay, Tyler. We still like you.
Hooray.
Don't worry, she's only your direct supervisor.
I know, it's fine. If anything, it's harassment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's mount the M2 solid state.
Well,
Tyler, stop presenting.
Stop presenting.
Okay, where's the solid state?
as D20 Live's certified health and safety manager,
Yep.
We have not given you that position. You just
You
keep
keep
sa-
volunteering.
you keep volunteering it.
you know I'm certified, right?
We
Yeah,
know.
you-
But to be fair, the
No
closest
one
we
else
cut-
here, but well, you might
Tyler
be
is.
certified. Yeah. Health and safety.
Sit down. You already have a job.
What? Oh, Jesus. What happened?
The thing
there?
is, though, the closest we had to a health and safety instance was yesterday when Beth almost lit herself on fire.
Oh,
I read
was-
about that and I was like, I wish I didn't read about that.
That
It's
was
alright.
that was hilarious.
She was perfectly safe. We panicked more than she was in trouble.
Yeah, she's like, it's fine, guys, and we're like, oh, but it was really big.
Fire! 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 I'm a firebender, so we just had her do a different bit, which was significantly safer.
Yeah, a barbecue lighter.
There's the port.
Attempting to light the barbecue lighter.
Did I just hear a sheep?
Okay, so
Oh,
we're gonna
hunting
mount the
drums.
M2 solid state drive. Where is it?
That's a good question. Where is it?
Is that it?
It's so tiny. That's what my OS
Oh,
is.
it's tinier.
I know it is. I've seen how small they are.
They're basically RAM chips. With
So,
a
Tom, if you're
hard drive
watching
on it.
this, we aren't using the solid state you gave me.
We're gonna use that for the other. We're gonna use that for the other computer because we're gonna fix the other one so that way I can use it for editing.
Yep.
So it'll still be used for editing, Tom.
Oh, I haven't done all
Don't
my file
worry,
transfer.
it'll be fine.
Trust us. We're professionals.
That's adorable.
That's a hard drive.
Yeah,
Look how tiny that is. Isn't that great?
So
That's
itty
great.
bitty.
Yeah,
Switch the
yeah.
camera, yeah.
There we go.
That's great.
So tiny. It's great. I love the new M2 stuff. Makes me very happy.
I'm gonna make some chicken.
I still can't wrap my head around how this works properly.
Everything's
'cause
fine. Yes, everything's fine, Tipsular. It's okay.
Where's the mounted screw?
Can we get the manual for it?
I think it's this. Oop. Where's the? Is it come with the screw? Ugh, parts.
You want me to give you back the plate? Where's the plate?
No, there's gonna be. No.
Hey,
that's-
No, it's one. It's a mounting screw. Something has it. Something comes with it. Whoops. We're good. Is this okay? Ah.
Yeah.
Silly, seamless packaging.
Well, you know.
And then if this doesn't have a mounting screw, then it's probably just one of those screws.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of them. Why would you seal the book? Why is the book sealed?
Ask Samsung.
That's bizarre. Oh, I just cut through the pages.
No.
I was looking. For
Nope,
that.
no
I
mounting
found it.
screws. That's
I don't know
silly.
how to make arrows yet. I do.
Like, why is there a safety seal? Like,
Oh, look at me. Maybe
tamper
the surrounding
seal?
screws in there.
Because I might eat it.
It's true.
Gotta keep it away from me.
Let's just make
I have a
sure.
question.
Sure.
Why is there a watch battery in here?
Because that's the motherboard battery for the BIOS.
And
Make sure that the BIOS doesn't wipe itself.
Yeah, when you shut it down, you know, its internal clock keeps going.
Yep. When it's shut down, it's really not.
The BIOS.
this is going to take longer than an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the intention that this was going to take an hour?
No,
Okay.
I just guessed wrong.
I'm going to guess it's one of these. 'Cause it's the only thing that makes sense. I actually need to be over here. I apologize. Why they got to make everything so difficult?
Because one day we will have Lego computer parts.
Just added the D20 marathon reminder to my calendar, and depending on what time you start, I will more than likely be up in the
Those
wee
are
hours
not
of
the
the
right
morning.
size.
We are so sorry, Mythic.
Sorry, Mythic. It's going to be a long one.
Where the hell are the mounting screws for this?
You want me to find the manual for here?
Well, it's probably you gave me all the screws for the motherboard.
Yeah. I think I did.
It's like a single little tiny baby one. I don't think it's these ones. Like that thread is way skinnier. That's not good.
Where's the manual? I'll look it up. No, for the motherboard.
Oh, for the motherboard. That's bizarre. I don't know. It's literally a single screw. Just one.
Yeah, let me find it. Okay.
Because it's not these. These are too coarse.
That's a BIOS disk right there. Nope. That was a code.
Good thing nobody can go back and rewatch this.
It came on YouTube, actually. Oh, it's a coupon code. Never mind.
Oh, whatever.
Shit.
Yeah, there's no mounting screw. This is silly.
Did we tag that Dan and the Video Ninja did the L5R episode?
Yeah, I put it in the description.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks Dan the Video Ninja for helping us get through the L5R episodes because, oh man, he's now helping us do editing and I feel so much better because now I can get other things done.
M2 sockets, that's great.
Yeah, but I need. There's not a single mounting screw.
Can Mike say mounting screw in Nauticus's voice from now on?
Mounting screw. I don't know why people think my voice is humorous. I just say words like buttercream. And... Stop it, Daddy!
Whoever would Nauticus call Daddy?
Anyone who wants to be called Daddy.
It's called the kink.
It's called a kink, dude.
Okay.
I mean, my real father's dead, but you know.
No.
It's not sad. I mean, it's been 900 years.
Why is there no mounting screw?
Well, 800.
Is it glued to something? Nope. Okay, this is infuriating to be stopped by a single mounting screw.
The point is you're beautiful.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Oh, here we go.
Mounting screw?
Okay. Alright. That helps a little bit. Because here's the part you're looking for. That's part step 6.
Yeah, where did they get the extra
I'm
one?
getting to that, you
Where did they get the extra one?
You hasty boy. I think it's the same type of screw that goes into... Oh, I see. It's the same type of screw. That's
But they have 3 in that one picture.
They have 3, so you just match it up to the one of that size in the bag.
There's not one of that size in the bag.
Are you certain? Because it is supposed to be in this kit. You're right about that.
Yes.
So, Mike, how hard was it writing that epilogue in the Planescape game for you?
You've
I got
no-
a bit teary-eyed when he lost.
You have no idea. Literally, it's the hardest sentence I've had to write in D20 Live ever.
It's not in any of these bags.
I mean, we could... What are our options?
Well,
Here, grab the box. Maybe it's in one of the other...
unless it's mounted under the second one that's here, because this is the other 2. There might be 2 screws under there. Hang on.
Want to check?
Let me just open it up. Because this is also an M2. I just didn't want to do it because it's a heat.
Yeah.
That's what I have no. Can you just hit light there?
Hang on. Oop, that's not it. This one.
Here you go.
Ooh.
Could you just take it from one of the plate screws?
Worst case scenario, that's the same screw, so I will. But
And then we'll just go get another one another time and pop it on there.
but it's just that makes. I'm wondering if the extra one is under here somewhere.
It's really weird to be under
Shake
there.
the case.
No.
And see if there's a rattle.
See, that's the screw that we need. So I'm just going to
Well,
put this
yeah.
here for the moment. I'm really hoping there's just an extra one in there. It'd make me laugh and cry all at the same time.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, there has to be one in the bag. Or in the box, maybe. Did we get to the bottom of the box?
I did. Hang on. Let's see how this one fits here. If this fits to the mounting point. Okay, that's what they want us to do. That's why.
It's going in there. 'Cause that's the primary then.
That's the primary then. Okay. Well, that's not determined very easily. Okay.
Here, let's make sure that's the primary.
It
though,
is.
Okay. How can you tell?
Because it's closer to the CPU.
May I have my phone back?
Yes, of course. Sorry. Well, we're gonna need that back in a second. Sorry. Let's double check though, cause.
Yeah, that's the where it's supposed to be mounted. Okay, that's fine. Well, it really doesn't matter because they're all on the SATA 6 gig bus.
Yeah, that's the PCIX. If I'm right, PCIEX 1.1 is that one.
That's an
No?
M2 slot. It's just
Okay, so it doesn't matter where it is.
no, it doesn't. Okay, hang on. Where did I? There it is.
I'm happy the job is working out right now. I'm happy you have better opportunities. Oh, that's nice. Glad to hear that,
Oh
Shadowcrown.
God.
How's YouTube doing?
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
For the most part, pretty okay.
Oh, these are so tiny. Oh my God, that's so tiny. How on earth am I supposed to do that? Rhetorical question, if that was a...
Oh,
Magic
that's
time.
why, because it's for a different chip.
Yeah, it's for a different size chip. I'm realizing that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the that is the backup one.
Yeah. I get it. I'm incompetent. I
I'm not
am.
incompetent, dude. I'm just double checking that I gave you the right information.
No! Okay. I need light again, if you would be so
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer screwing with the lights on.
Everyone has a different kink.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
being able to see is cool.
Yeah.
It's nice so you don't poke someone somewhere.
In an eye, perhaps?
If you're up there all the time. It's like, Mike, why are you so sexual with how you talk? You know Nauticus is in here, right?
Nauticus is in there, and I'm a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
All right, cool. You good?
Thank you.
That's not how that was mounted. Because the patterns don't match. That's how that was mounted. Well, don't everybody talk at once.
Sorry, because you were doing intense stuff.
Sorry, no, I just saw this weird thing.
What?
Okay, hang on. I'll show you. Because,
Yeah.
no, not this. This is not the weird thing. This is the weird thing.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Why would you do it that way?
Why?
That's
Why?
wrong.
Why?
Why did God leave you behind?
Why?
I need
Show
to see
Dave.
this.
Okay, so Dave, this is not the weird thing. The thing after this is the weird thing.
That's a. What?
But why? But why though?
What?
Why?
That seems like entirely too much work.
It's so much work. So
Each one's perfectly cooked, but holy crap!
So okay, so what I ended up okay, hang on,
Show
Tyler, I
Tyler.
gotta show you because this is not the weird thing. This is fine, right? Because this is obviously just like a burner,
Wait
right?
for it. Wait for it. Wait
Like
for
it's a
it.
gaslight
Wait for
burner
it.
and it's fine.
Wait for
And
it.
like,
There
well,
we
why?
go. Makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it?
So basically, it's corn on the cob, and what they did is that they put skewers through all of the kernels, and to barbecue every single row.
God, I thought
And
what
then
I
we
did in the kitchen was
Took
way
it off
overkill.
the corn on the. It is weird. I'm just sitting there going, "Why am I watching this?"
Also, I've only heard of one person ever actually barbecuing corn on the cob the right way. And that's, you have to like pre-soak it. So
Yeah, it
doesn't
has to
burn.
be soaked.
Okay.
It's just like skewers. You have to leave the skewers in like a water bottle and let
Yeah.
them soak through. Otherwise, they just become crispy.
Okay, so Mythic is asking, Mike, has there ever been a point where you had to rewrite in a planned event, not because it didn't fit the NPC or crosses a line with your players won't like, but you found yourself too much. You found it yourself too much.
I found it myself too much? Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Here.
You yourself found it too much.
Oh,
Also, pro tip: don't WebMD.
was there a point?
You've been WebMDing.
I did.
It's
To find out what
okay.
the fuck
Because the D20
these
Live
brown spots on my leg are.
The thing with that is there's certain topics I've never covered in D20
Did
Live.
WebMD say cancer?
No, it said venous insufficiency.
Oh, that sounds healthy.
It's not particularly. Could lead to ulcers.
Because there's certain topics I don't cover. I don't
ulcers.
have show actual sexual intercourse on D20 Live in any capacity.
Your premium trial expired.
Yeah. Would you close it up about where it was, please? The other thing is sexual assault, and the other thing is, like, legitimate overt racism. When those are your big things you stay away from, or overall transphobia, you kind of do it in that elusive, well, one of them kind of ways, right? Because I don't believe in showing racism in the worst possible light. I like showing it in the lesser lights, because those are still racist things that people do, and that's the more common kind of racism.
One of those.
Right.
An electrician.
Right. Because as part of my cultural background, I was never exposed to like heavy American style. When we're racist to somebody, we're gonna
American as apple pie.
Yeah, we're gonna do weird shit to them. I'm used to the whole. We live in a village with this demographic of people from this racial background, but in the event of their death, we won't give them these rights. In the event of they're being robbed, we leave them to their own devices because they are a part of this people. That's the kind of racism I've been more exposed to, which is still wrong. And I like to showcase that more than I do anything else. The closest I ever came to crossing the line has come to be how I depict characters. Because every so often I'm tempted to go to a really edgelordy kind of place about things. Like, especially when you saw Nauticus in Planescape, he was going to be a lot more depressed when you saw him because he knew Acererak was hunting him, and this was going to be his last blast kind of thing. But as I was going back and watching old Nauticus stuff, I had to take it back from that place. Because that was a really depressing place to be in, and I didn't want to be there at that time.
Also, it's Nauticus. Why would he ever be depressed?
Yeah, right. He's never...
I'm going to move this now that everybody's seen what it is.
He's always kind of faced life
way to kink out of it.
with both cheeks spread. It kind of went against the character.
I want these two.
Just for the sake of rounding him out. Is that plastic on this? Or like a film?
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of time ripping shit off of everything.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Take that however you like.
I love a good pull. But yeah.
Oh, that's not the right way.
I'm honestly surprised that after I did that to Nauticus on Planescape, more people didn't like direct message me on the Discord and be like, Mike, did you actually do that? And I had a message prepped specifically for that, but it hasn't come up yet. The closest, what's the darkest I've ever gone? I'm trying to think. That I had to pull back from, because I'm trying to go down the list of games. Don't lose that either. I'm not losing them. Because there was... Because Spirit's never been dark. Warhammer 40k, we play it in a very macho kind of way. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else. I've ever gone really... Because I can't think of when I've come close. Or you've seen me, like... The darkest storyline I technically have is Angoria. Really. Right. And that is because Angoria is a very... From the outset, it looks like a very depressing world. When it's really more of a... No, we've just gotten rid of certain illusions about how life is. Life is what you make of it. And it's probably the most player-driven setting I have.
Would you be so kind?
Oh, I would love to. It's good.
No, I mean...
Oh, the plastic?
Plastic.
Okay. Let me find the tab.
I don't want to take away this.
Okay, we'll put it in the thing so that people can watch. So where's the tabs for that?
the peelies.
Oh.
What is even happening with it?
And I'm done.
jerk. I get to take the rubber off.
That's fair.
Such a jerk.
Babe, you should be happy I didn't have a pair of scissors to go snip.
Oh.
You must say for the peelies.
I think you have it upside down.
What? Oh, there we go. That's why.
Why are the ports upside down?
What?
Dude, look at the HDMI ports.
I don't have it upside down.
Because, well, what, then why is it like that? Because the HDMI ports are upside
Have you
down.
ever asked why in an industrial building the power outlets are a funky direction?
Yeah, same thing.
There you go. I don't know why.
Mythic was like, I can just imagine 70s porn music playing in the background.
We got more, way more appealing to go. Why are they upside down? That's gonna piss me off the whole time.
They're not upside down. From a certain point of view. I'm sorry.
Be ashamed of yourself. You like Star Wars too much to make that. Sorry, Star Trek to make that joke.
I like Star Wars too much.
You all like something too much. We're fucking geeks.
Why must all background music be a porn? Why not polka, folks? Because why would you have polka music playing over it?
Polka will never die. Will never die.
Did you hear the new book's coming out?
I know, it makes me so happy.
It should make someone happy. I hope it's good.
I hope it's good too.
I do love how that one test stream, you were like, Mike, what's wrong with Dresden Files? And then I started talking for half an hour.
Stop it. You're ruining my fandom.
And you were like, damn it. He's not wrong. That's the part that pisses me off.
I don't want to lose the screw into the motherboard here.
You won't.
Okay, can you... I need you to put a little bit of a flex right there, just like that. Just pull it towards you.
Yeah, Mike, flex on it.
Like that?
Yes.
Flex tape.
Little bit.
Gotta get that flex seal.
There we go. Okay, you can
That's a lot of damage.
Damn it.
Damn it. This one is just...
So the computer's pretty much done now, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. We're just basically just flipping on now.
Not really, right?
Plug her in.
Just gotta put in a few cables.
Watch it explode.
Want me to pull it up?
Yeah, I just don't know how I'm going to get the screwdriver in there.
You want to use one of your smaller ones?
No, because the angle is...
Here.
Maybe.
Here.
I like having torque, okay?
No one's giving you shit about torque.
Yeah, flex, press right here. Don't press on those. Press on, like, the edge here.
Right here?
If you can bear it. Nope.
You can feel it. I think you caught it this time. Oh my god, I can see how tough that is. What's going on?
No, I'm not in.
Well, you're stripping it.
Well, if I had a drill, I would just drill it out.
That'd be so great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that back to Kenny.
It's literally...
Yeah.
It's the mount piece is just a hair off.
Here. Oh my god.
Where's some of the other ones?
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
As everybody says, because you're not supposed to put it in that way.
Polka won't die because Weird Al exists.
Yeah, and he keeps making progress.
My finger's in the way. Hang on, try it again.
It was well known that Nauticus wasn't surviving the long game.
I don't know. I thought a lot of people were betting on him winning.
I cannot get that in.
Angry White Boy Polka is where it's at.
Okay,
It's
maybe.
like
Yeah.
just off.
Hang on. We can fix this. We can.
Just don't let it.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear something crack though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Is that
I
one?
need you to literally just stick your thumb here and pull it towards you.
Towards me or away from me?
Pull this in.
Like this?
Yep.
You got it? Is that enough? Is that a 1050? Yeah. We'll tell you what it is when we...
1660 Ti. Go in, you motherfucker! There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna use the torque spit.
Yep. As the 1050 is basically useless. I don't know. There we go.
That was dumb.
Yep, but it's done.
That is just not milled correctly.
Yep.
It needs to be like a millimeter wider. Oh god. Okay. I'm glad this is not staying on the depths of the internet, because Made some funky sounds today.
Just everybody close your eyes and listen to Tyler.
Yeah,
grunting.
it's Tyler's ASMR.
Yeah.
It's a revenge to all the ASMR I get subjected to on the board.
The point is, the computer needs to start up.
What? That's what we're doing?
Yeah!
Shit, I thought this was for looks.
I hope not. I don't even know where the hell the hard drives go in this thing.
I'm sorry.
They'll
this
mount,
has
I
already
believe they
been
mount on the other
asked.
side.
Oh, I'm sorry, but if this has already been asked, but where is Scott's character from for the August game? There is a reason.
He's intentionally keeping it quiet.
There's a reason why he's keeping it quiet. It is because of a plot reason for his campaign. It will be revealed why in the August game.
He has plot armor.
He has plot things because he asked us as a GM to keep his character a secret just for a little bit longer, but we had to reveal his character because, reasons.
I give to you. At no point did I danger to drop that. I will take that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling myself.
That's what I say all the time.
Oh, and then we're going to connect wires. Oh my god. I'm
It's like
sweating.
archive now.
I am sweating.
Oh, this one ain't going. We're at 4:42. We should start talking about dinner.
Let's make the fan base hungry.
We're all gonna make them hungry. We want wangs.
Do we want to jackass does?
We do want jackasses.
You want a breakfast burger? Kelsey's.
I'm vetoing Kelsey's.
Okay.
Just because
I had a bad
your art
experience.
keeps improving. Oh, thank you.
Does.
Holy stuff. There's tons of stuff to read. My goodness. Tyler, this isn't Verge PC. Ha.
Why the fuck won't this bag open? What's wrong with you?
Punch it in the dingus.
Oh, you're knotted. God, why did they knot you?
Because it's
I think he
bag.
literally nodded it when we were standing there.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Because he
why
was
is it in
fidgeting.
a bag?
Because all fancy things come in bags. It's like Crown Royal. Except it's a power supply. Even the cables come in a bag.
Can I see that?
He's like, but why though?
Yeah, I'm all over the butt wise right now. Oh, I do like
They're
bread.
beautiful though, aren't they?
Okay, I'm assuming. Screw it. You tell me how this goes in, Tyler.
We're gonna mount it.
Great. Ow. Oh, like this? Because that's fan and that's grill. So I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We can go the other way
Grills.
too. I mean, they both work, but generally you want letters to go on it. Yeah. It's okay.
Play it off?
Hang on.
That's real. That's real.
What is that telling me?
I don't know. What is that telling you?
Oh, it's just saying that the fan, it's not broken if the fan isn't spinning. It only spins if it needs to spin. And I was like, okay,
That's odd.
good to know. Where are the mounting points on this? Oh, they're on the front.
So apparently we are building a computer better than the Verge did.
Really?
Apparently, because apparently they got an intern just to... The argument has been that they just grabbed an intern to do it, and they just said do something, and he built a computer.
Apparently, this computer has been dubbed our child. So
That's fine. This is our first... I thought D20 Live was our child.
See, this is
We had
funky
D20
because there's
Live
no mount
before
here.
Sam was in the picture.
yeah,
Oh,
D20
no,
Live
it's
was
kind of...
I adopted D20 Live.
This is a funky mount.
Yeah, you don't want D20 Live.
Is
to be
there
a child
something
from
that
a
came
previous
for
marriage
the
down
Yeah.
here.
with the
That's just
PC?
wrong.
No. The case. Because sometimes it's a
This might be it.
check the book. It's going to be a case specific thing. I'm going to start running the cables out of this though. Holy jumping!
I almost flipped a table when he put extra thermal paste, covered the PSU fan, hard cable management. Yeah, of course I pressed this only.
Well, that sounds silly.
Hey, another sticker.
Stickers? You're going to be able to start a
stickers.
sticker album after this.
Yeah, you should see the sheet that came with the motherboard. It's very colorful.
I hate stickers so much. Anyway. Removable hard drive brackets. That shit. Don't care.
Oh, are those the hard drive brackets?
No, this is the hard drive brackets. They're already in there.
Oh, they're on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I saw on the other side. Cool.
K-boost button controls. It's BIOS. It's shiny side. Where is it? Hard drive brackets, PC
Tyler,
graphics.
they had a liquid cooler which had thermal paste on it, and then said it was not enough. Where he used almost a whole tube, and it was popping out the sides of the cooler.
Cool. That sounds safe for the board.
It's non-conductive, right?
It is non-conductive, but
You still
you don't
wanna
want
play that
goo
game.
everywhere.
Yeah. You don't want to play that game.
Because then it's also an insulator.
Yeah.
Well, that's helpful.
To be fair, it's better than fungus growing out of your
Well,
cooler.
you know,
No.
yeah, that's important
No,
not to have that.
Well, at least we have the instructions for the fucking LED board.
See, there's little nubbins here. Like, if you feel, there is a feelable nubbin.
I love that word.
Feelable nubbin.
Nubbin.
So there is mounts there.
Has
You know
that
what?
with
It'll
that
be
more
fine because there's 4 of them. See, you guys asked earlier why I'm wearing gloves. It's when I do power supplies and stick my hand into the back of the case, and
often.
I had to get stitches one time.
Oh.
No,
I pulled on a hard drive
Do we
enclosure.
have another manual?
And pulled it out, and my hand kept going, and the case stopped it.
Oh, wait, what's
That's
this?
good.
For vertical riser cable.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Alright. Nope.
You know what? I
I'll-
think it's these nubbins here, and then we're gonna mount it to these points.
Well, what about this thing? Because that looks like it fits right there. Or not, I don't freaking know. Because the problem is the manual's kind of shit. It's like 7 pages.
Or mouse entrails. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, ew.
This matches
No.
up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A fungus PC is for orcs.
Yes. No one knows how it works. It shouldn't work. But it
It's
found
like
a way.
my mother's
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
It just works.
So this'll
We
have
don't
to
know
mount-
why or how.
Now, does
To
this
be
mount
fair-
on the outside
no,
or does this
I'm
mount
not
on the
kidding
inside?
you. At one point, I was driving the car
look at the
around,
manual
and
for
then
the
You know what?
apparently
It's gonna
we
mount
got
on
a
the
really,
outside, 'cause
really
it's
ratchety
screwed.
noise, and I'm like, what the fuck is that noise?
Duh.
Apparently, all the fluid out of my power steering had just gone. And I was driving with no power steering. But I'm like, but I could turn the wheel still. And they're like, yep, we don't know how you drove, but it did.
Those are some muscles.
Yeah.
I still love how you talked about the Ethernet setup in your house.
Oh, that was
Both
upsetting.
Tyler and the guy at Canada Computers stopped and stared. Like, you were talking, the guy at Canada Computers was listening to her describe this setup, and he stopped, looked up,
And then said he needed a break.
and he was like, I'm going to go get some stuff, because I can't listen to this any longer. It's
I
making me
need
upset.
a taco.
Do people want to hear about my internet setup?
Oh my god, I think they need to.
Because it's just, it's hilarious.
If you had to choose one word to describe your internet your internet setup, I would choose dystopian.
I don't even think dystopian goes far enough. Like apocalyptic dystopian. It needs a modifier on there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I get it. So it just does that.
And then there's nubbins, so when it's standing up, it doesn't do something
It's got
stupid.
nubbins.
so my
Brigade.
Ethernet setup.
Whew, it's hot. Or I'm just
It's-
hot.
my-
Not in that.
There,
Whatever.
okay,
Whatever, man.
my router at home is not strong enough to boost out a Wi-Fi signal, and I like having a hard line on my computer anyway. But what happened was that my dad decided to put the router in the basement to make it harder for people to access our Wi-Fi, which doesn't help because I want to access the Wi-Fi, and he's just like, no one's allowed to access the Wi-Fi. So he made a 120-foot long Ethernet cable stretch out from the basement to another hub.
As everybody dies a little bit
At
on the
which
inside.
point, there's another 120-foot long cable
Okay,
from
I
that
need that
hub
splitter
that goes
cable
to my
for the fan.
computer
That
and
one.
a separate hub to my brother's. And a separate 120-foot long Ethernet cable that goes to my brother's computer in my house. So we have three 120
ports
foot
does this
long
thing have?
cables.
Can I see the
They go
motherboard
to
book
this.
that just tells
Also,
me what all the
because of
headers
the
are?
fact that because of the fact that we don't have
Can you just
enough,
find the? I just need to see what all the headers are
we,
because I
we're-
can't read.
What am I looking for in the listing?
Like a.
But because of the fact that my father refuses
An
to get
overview of the
another
motherboard?
modem
Sure.
to help actually
That
boost
has,
the
like,
Wi-Fi
pointy things
signal,
to
we
the
have a
headers.
second,
that point.
completely separate internet provider which boosts out Wi-Fi signal.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun doing
So,
engagement.
yeah, and that's the reason why I don't stream from my
Fan and
house,
pump
by the
connector,
way.
4-pin comp, 4-pin, 5-pin external. Pages 1 to
Man,
18. Go to 1
The
to
long
18.
length of that signal loss.
Go to 1 to 18.
Yeah.
Sam,
I need to. I need to.
Oh, 1 dash
from
18.
Tech,
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Oh, is
yeah,
that what
I
it is?
know.
Chapter 1.
Two
dash 18?
ISPs, what the fuck's
One-
up? It's
chapter
not
1
my
dash 18.
fault, okay? My family doesn't fucking talk to each other.
I gotta take this because now I gotta make sure that.
Right? I love my dad, but at the same time, this internet setup makes me crazy.
A lot of things your dad does makes everyone crazy. Let's hope he's not watching. Is your brother watching today?
No, as far as I know.
Okay, good.
Right?
Chassis fan, chassis fan, chassis
But,
fan.
yeah. Like, he's really
Chassis
good at
fan.
making sure that the computers run perfectly well at my house, but the internet setup makes me crazy. Because I'm just like, why do you do this? I don't understand. Why is this a thing? Why not just get a better modem? Why not anything else?
Beats having to keep dealing with Comcast on almost yearly or monthly basis.
Okay.
Can I
You
come
hold
fix it?
like that?
Scroll the lineup of people who want to fix it. The lineup of people.
Who want to fix it? Tyler heard it and he's like, no, I need
Tyler
to,
heard
I
it.
need to
Scott
fix
was the
this
only
now."
one who heard it and didn't want to fix it because he just didn't want to go back in that house and look at it.
Yes, Scott was just like, no,
No.
I'm not, no, I can't. I'll be here all day. So, I love my dad very much, but this,
You do need
this
to
is
put up
crazy.
the PC advice Reddit.
Yeah,
and
the
watching
guy at Canada Computers was like, take pictures of everything that's wrong with your house's computer internet setup, and then try and see if people will give you money to fix it. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It might work. I'm not sure though. It pains me so.
It works. It shouldn't.
It
but
does work. But that is the reason why I can't really stream or upload videos from my house, which is a lot of the reason why I just edit at my place. That's
And
all
she
that
uploads
happens,
here,
and then I
right?
upload here because I
Where's the other
can't handle
chassis
it.
fan?
My computer system can't handle
it's
it.
right in the corner there. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Because the last few episodes of Blue in the Face were actually uploaded at my place.
Yep.
Because the setup was easier.
Yep. Just because of the fact that it wouldn't, because at my house it takes 2 hours to upload a 10-minute long video.
It took me like what?
It
20
took you 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? It was so bad at my place. I love my dad very much. But oh
It works
man,
by
this
miracle,
internet-
Mike, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it works by miracle, basically. The fact that I can actually get onto Discord from my house is amazing.
Yes.
Aha!
Did you get it?
Tiny fingers. Nope.
Comcast
I didn't.
breaking their own equipment every time they change how they do things in the Seattle area. Yeah, that's Comcast.
That's okay. We have Rogers and Bell.
We have Rogers and Bell, which isn't much better because the Rogers network I've found out mostly runs on carpenter glue and hope.
So, I will mention that. Oh, I missed it again. There's a fun little thing that I work in the utilities sector, and Rogers. When we need information from Rogers about where their stuff is, we found out that long ago, back in like the early 2000s, a disgruntled employee deleted half of their records.
Oh, Jesus.
So they don't know where half of their stuff is in the ground. So saying that it runs on carpenter's glue and whatnot, that's about on par for...
If you could convince and maybe bribe your father to let someone come in and fix it proper and make it secure, would it possible for that to happen to him? No. I've tried for years to just ask him if we could fix things. And he's just like, no, this is how it's gonna have to work. And I'm like, great. We had to drill a hole through one of our walls. Because what happened, because this is what happened. We have an extension to the house because this is actually my grandparents' house we moved into because we were taking care of my grandmother when she was dying.
Got it.
And when she passed, we got the house. So
Got it?
Can I see that picture?
what happened was
Shit,
is
sorry,
that
closer, but I know what I remember. It was 118.
what happened was is that
See to make sure what
we
pin
have an
is not
extension to
being
the house, and
used
that's where
is-
my brother and I keep our computers because it's
Oh,
the only
PWM.
place that's
Okay.
big enough where we can actually have a
Okay, we're good.
space that's not the basement because we didn't
That
want to be
fans
basement
in.
dwellers
That
anymore.
fans in.
So what happened was that we had to. My grandparents built like these things that go around the old basement windows to the house. So we have the cable going through the old window, and we had to drill a hole through like 3 inches worth of like oak. in order to actually put the cables through it so they can go out, and it goes around like the bar that's there, and it goes behind a defunct fireplace. And then it goes around my computer and then across the back wall in order to get to my brother's computer.
Holy jumping.
How much would it take? And if need...
It's not about the money. Ironically enough, it's not about the money.
It's
No.
not about the money. And
It's about what your dad prefers.
it really is what
Which
level
is
my dad
antiquated
prefers.
technology.
Very much so.
So, and it's just... It's not a thing that I have any control
Okay.
over until I
That
move
fan's
out.
connected.
At
That
which
fan's
point,
connected.
when I move out,
Two
I'm
more
gonna give...
fans.
I'm just gonna give my brother carte blanche of whatever he wants to do with whatever else he wants to do in that house, and I'm like, Dave, go nuts.
And then I will build you a proper network.
And then Tyler will
Oh
go
no,
nuts.
Tyler! One modem and a fucking Wi-Fi adapter.
It's great.
And hard lines to the two computers. The only hard part is going to be making sure that the streaming computers don't have to be in the same room as the fucking streaming.
I'm building a new soundstage for
I know
you.
you are.
Sam, there were underground paths in the olden days that are not as complicated as yours.
Okay, where are the other two chassis fans?
To be fair, I do have a second attic at my place where it is basically like it actually like when you
Who is
open it-
messaging? Who's getting messaged?
I don't know. It's not me.
Because it's not my phone. I'm checking.
Probably mine.
Probably Tyler.
It's, hey, we have a computer problem or something else extra something something.
Yeah, it's not me.
That's probably me then.
Unless I'm being texted.
Get a Virgin mobile modem for yourself and never have to deal with your father's connection again.
Yeah, babe.
I wish. I don't have the cash for that though.
Honestly, hun,
But then that would be 3 internet service providers. 4.
What the hell is H?
internet service providers.
like,
We
at
have
this point, if there was literally a way I could hook in a cable line to close to your desk, I could pay for a freaking... There is one there. There's a cable line right next to her desk. We could
Do it.
give her a modem. Stupid easy. And she'd be on her own Wi-Fi, and I could pay that. And then I would just be like, oh, we moved address from this house
Yeah.
to this apartment.
Yeah, I just carried the service
Just
over.
carried the service over and grandfathered in.
I don't understand. Which is G? Why is that arrow pointing?
That is literally... It's literally easier for me to add a 4th service to your
Oh,
house
it's that one.
than it is
That header.
to try and fix your
Okay.
situation.
I know.
You could have a literal GoFundMe streaming thing going, you guys want this to happen faster? I need $60 a month. They will, and it'll be done.
And Tyler needs a new set of tools. I'm just kidding.
Do you need a new set of tools?
No, I have an entire
That's something you
workshop.
need a birthday gift.
You have a birthday gift for me?
Yeah, I was going to run you through again. That's what you wanted.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Apparently, I was like, I can either get you something physical, or I could run a game for you.
Yeah,
You-
it's-
You were like, you could run a game for me? I'm like,
Yeah,
I
that'd be
do
great.
it for friends. Yeah,
Oh
why
my
wouldn't I do
God.
it for you?
Because I'm just the AB guy.
Shut up. Yeah, no, people forget how much I'm available to run games. And as Sam can attest, I can now run a game in under 3 minutes.
Yep.
And I can run Lasers and Feelings like it's going out of style.
Yep.
Because, oh my god, was our Lasers and Feelings game last Wednesday funny.
I don't care who
Sam
you're
doesn't
at. That's
need a GoFundMe. She needs a Go Save Me.
Go save me.
Oh my god.
Is Squall sending me things on Discord? He's like, here!
Okay.
Oh, that's what's going to happen, isn't it? D20 Live is going to get big. We're all just going to be like... Because it's not going to get big because of the quality of our work. It's going to get big because people are going to be like, look, you could donate money to someone with 1 million subscribers. Or you could donate to someone whose life is on fire and has to get their shit out. And there's a credit on it for now, too. I don't know. I would go with Tech Savvy, but that's just me.
And there's a credit
They're
on
basically
it for
the
now.
Rogers services.
Well, at that
What
point,
does
I might as well
that
just go
mean?
with Rogers.
Wait, hang on.
Well, they use the Rogers infrastructure, right?
Squall just said, and there's a credit on it for now. $30 a month
Uh,
for 50 megabit
Oh, this is a
down.
question for you. Have you played the latest
Huh?
Star Trek print and play RPG?
No. I have played the old super table-based TNG specific RPG. I have the first edition of that. I have not played the new P&P one, though. I would love to, but unfortunately most of my friends think I'm a crazy person. And anything Star Trek, they're like, oh, Tyler. And just leave it at that. I have Star Trek Trivial Pursuit, and nobody will play it with me for some bizarre
I would
reason.
not play it with you. I would not play it with you. I would not.
I get some things wrong sometimes.
I know you will. And at that point...
Specifically Deep Space Nine.
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the fucking thing. You'll have me, you'll have Jordan, you'll have Sam, and probably a couple other members of the team playing it with you, right? And the second you show weakness, we will never, ever let you forget
what
it.
you're saying is that's going to be a special board game stream that we're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So that can be ridiculed forever.
Yeah. We'll be like, but Tyler...
if you are not flawless...
Hesperant is a Bajoran dish, not a Cardassian dish.
I know what Hasperat is. Not Barant, Barat.
Hesperant. Never mind the fact that I could barely remember Transformers names on a given day.
That's okay. I can't... See, the thing that trips me up in the Star Trek Trivial Pursuit is the actor names. So there's stuff where they literally have, like, this tertiary actor in the background was seen blah, blah, blah. What is her name? And you're like, they show you, it's like a video version, like it's the Trivial Pursuit with the video and everything. And they show you, like...
Judd. It's always Ashley Judd.
That's 2 Judds out of 2. That's what that is. That is, she has her own rule list.
Yeah.
And she's with Wesley Crusher. And it's
still really weird.
It's really weird, yes. I agree. Yeah. Okay, so we now have all the fans connected.
That's nice.
Now I have to connect all the other wires.
Yeah.
And then I have to run all the power wires.
And we have to put the hard drives in.
And then we have to put the hard drives in. We can put the hard drives in now.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait until after we had everything else mounted in?
It came with a tiny little pack of zip ties.
Oh, cool.
Like a very tiny little pack.
It's right here.
That's not a zip tie. Yeah. They gave us 4.
Oh my god.
I might have to come back a different day and do, like, pure cable management.
Our cup runneth over.
With 4. Those 10 cents for all 4 of those.
You know, we could just take the zip ties from my old computer and use those.
Well, we don't want stuff going into fans. That's bad, because Sam still needs to be able to use that computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I now need to do all the headers for this, because there's a silly amount of headers for this. Holy crap. I don't know why they have so many headers, why they didn't combine it into a single cable.
Oh, wait, I realized that Tyler... Oh, man. For Bravo, you're going to hate me. Because I'm bringing my laptop to Bravo.
That's okay, we did it last year.
No,
wasn't her laptop.
that wasn't
Oh,
her
that
laptop.
was
That
mine.
was his laptop.
Oh no, this is the fabled one that I should be feared of.
The one that doesn't have a battery
Oh
in it.
god, that one. Okay. I heard stories about these.
It's a laptop that doesn't have a battery in it, so in order to use it, I have to plug it in.
God. At least I'm out in the audience minding the computers.
Cameras.
Cameras.
That's the word. I'm looking at a computer. Okay, so should we...
Okay, it's 5 o'clock now.
Do we want to go for dinner and then do the rest?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Sam's laptop
Okay.
kills the stream.
Well, you guys are deciding. I'm going to just hook up headers because this is just me plugging stuff in.
So what do we want to do for dinner?
I don't mind doing wings if we do wings.
All right, we just go up to Buffalo Wild Wings. Dave, are you okay with that?
Sure.
Sounds
Alright,
good to
that
me.
was easy.
Well, that was fast. Well, I didn't even get to plug anything in. Well, okay.
Plug something in.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about an hour and change.
We're gonna have food,
We're gonna have dinner.
and then we'll come back, and everyone else can yell at my internet setup.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to take pictures now.
You do.
You do. You have no choice now. It is a
No choice.
mandate.
All right, we'll be back in like about an hour and a half
Oh, this is gonna be so fucking cool.
or something.
Ah.
We'll be back. Bye.
Let's put a little space right there.
I know